burger's new. Bacon blaze, jalapeno double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm bacon blaze jalapeno double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger bacon blaze jalapeno double. It's just a little hot.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Stadium, where tonight the Demons will take on the Bombers in a city. Jordan right here with Tom and Tom.
Oh, absolutely. And depending on how other people play, you could go 3 different places right now. It looks like it's stopped raining. I just saw a few drops come down, but it's stopped raining pretty much, so it should be a good game tonight.
So what's important for Midwest City coming off that bye week to be sharp?
Well, we hope our running game is picking up with getting our main man Mahmoud when he comes back and plays. Had a minor surgery, had to take off last game, so this game he's healthy, he's ready to go.
That's right, G. Mahmoud will be back. He hasn't played in 3 weeks, so hopefully he'll be fresh. All right, now coming up after this, an interview I had with Midwest City defensive line coach John Mitchell. And then Tom Carpenter's keys to the game. We'll also go over the Midwest City playoff scenarios and their possible first-round matchup. Watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network,
where sports is our middle name.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
and I get to talk to their defensive line coach, John Mitchell. All right, Coach.
Yes,
I know I asked you these questions last year, but how many years have you been in Middle City High School?
This is my 11th year.
11th year. And I know, how have things been different, or is it pretty much routine for you guys now, for those of you that have been here for a while?
That's a good question. In some ways it is routine, but each year brings a different set of challenges and just new circumstances, because while some kids are the same, but in essence, they're not the same because you get a different group each year.
Right.
But I mean, as far as continuity, I mean, except for a couple of additions, the coaching staff has been intact for the last few years. So, I mean, but football, especially at this level, the high school level, it's constant change.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so,
and I know, I mean, they talk transfer portal in high school. I don't know if that's a real thing in high school. It's a real thing in college, I know.
Yeah.
But obviously, sometimes you will have player movement that you may not expect. You may get some, you may lose some.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing.
Okay.
You have that window during that time period, during that summer. I want to say you have, if I'm not mistaken, July 1st through July 15th to make your move. And with that being said, I mean, it's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you have kids. I mean, naturally, kids want to go play for. I mean, I'm not going to slight any coaches that's in this profession. They want to play for a certain program, want to win, or they want to go somewhere where they can get more exposure,
right.
a better opportunity to enhance their post high school chances of continuing to play this game.
Yeah, for sure. This year, with your defensive line, now Coach Wall also coaches the defensive line, and how do you guys divvy up your?
Well, before when we were running a 4-man front, he would take the interiors, the nose, and the defensive tackles. I would take the 2 ends. This year we've made a transition. We went to a 3-man front.
Right.
So, but we both at times he'll take the interior, which is the nose guards, and I'll take the 2 edge guys, the ends. But we work collectively together. I mean,
right.
we throw each other. We bounce ideas off each other, and Coach Wall is a great resource for information. Yes. I mean, his eyes have seen a lot of football, and
sure.
especially with the defensive line play. And we just we rib each other a lot, but we have a good working relationship where we can just, because sometimes we get to the point we just instinctively know what one another's going to do, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. And so so when we talk about the defensive line, I know they have this Viper position, but that's kind of a hybrid linebacker. That's more of the Coach Cade's deciding who plays there.
Yeah, that's it. In essence, it just depends schematically where he wants to put him at times, because in the past he's been a part of the secondary, and in the times he's been a box player, been a part of the defensive line.
I get Viper confused with Spinner.
Well, the Spinner is, it depends on, like, when we ran a 4-man front, that Spinner was the weak side defensive end. And now when we went to the 3-man front, the Spinner was that additional backer. Right. So it just schematically and who we're playing depends on where he wants to. I mean, and Coach K does a great job with what we're trying to do. His thing is not making the kids fit the scheme, but the scheme fit the kids, if that makes sense.
It definitely does. So on the defensive line, we'll start. The nose guards have been rotating in, I believe, Brody Maddox and Jarrell Chambry.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have a definite set of group of starters, because in some instances we rotate. We do our best to play a lot of guys and keep a lot of guys fresh. And some of our guys are also start on the offensive line. So sometimes that dictates who we will start the game out with. Because if we get the ball offensively, 2 or 3 of the guys that would start defensively are on the O-line, so we'd have to bring in another group, and vice versa. So we play a lot of guys. We don't have a definite set of starters.
Okay. And amongst the guys playing on the defensive tackles, you mentioned the guys who are also on the O-line. That would be the Jones twins.
Mm-hmm.
Do they mostly play at tackle?
They would, honestly, they help at all 3 positions.
Okay.
I mean they're great leaders. They're tenacious. and they have a never say die attitude. All of our kids have that attitude, but they really exemplify it, and they will play any and every position to do whatever it takes to win games.
I think it was DeMonte, number 70.
DeMonte is 70, yes.
He was definitely making plays against Class and SAS. It's the most I've noticed him on the D-line. But again, because they play on offense, you know, I know it's kind of you have to be careful how much you play him.
Yeah.
So take someone like Deshaun Grisby. So he's listed at least in the depth chart as a starting defensive end. And then against Bishop McGinnis, he gets a number change because he's going to play running back. What does that kind of do? How do you change? Does that change any how you coach him or how many snaps you have him in?
Well, it can affect game reps,
right?
Because we try to be conscious. Now, we always go to the kid and ask them, "How are you?" They'll say, "I'm good. I'm good."
Yes.
And we want to give them the benefit of the doubt or trust them, but then also, in that particular instance, that game, he played quite a bit of offense, and when we needed him, he gave us defensive snaps towards the end. A couple of those offensive guys who were starters or who are mainstays on the O-line, we put them in on that last series.
Yes.
And against Bishop McGinnis, and I mean, because when it's time to play, it's time to play.
Yeah. Well, how have you seen Deshaun Grisby develop as a player these last couple of years?
I mean, he's made leaps and bounds. When we first was getting him in the rotation his sophomore year, he wasn't there yet.
Right.
I mean, just physically, you know. Because the motor has always been there. It was just physically. But as he I ain't gonna say grew into his body, he just got stronger and more football, more weights, more strengthening and conditioning, and more of that. He's basically where he's at now because he's one of the guys that goes. He's 150 mile per hour guy every rep. Every rep, offensively, defensively, he goes. Every rep is like the last rep with him.
Right, and for sure. And then, I mean, your nose guards. I know they've developed here. The two I mentioned, Jarrell and Brody. And I mean, do they have different strengths, or do they both basically do the same thing for you? That keeps them out there?
in essence, and sometimes they do the same, but they have their own individual skill sets. Chambray, he's one of our more stronger guys on the team, but he also, with his stature, he can be one of our quickest.
Yes.
Brody has come a long way as well. Both of them have come a long way. Brody can act. He can handle more of double teams than what at times than what Jarrell can. But the way they play and the way they go after it, both make them valuable assets on the defensive line. And you speak of Brody over these last few weeks, Brody has really, they all stepped it up a notch, but Brody's really stepped it up a notch because he took it up on himself to help out offensively.
Yeah.
And before that was not even mentioned or not even discussed, but he came with that. He asked, could he do that, because he saw that his brothers in arms, which is his teammates, were needing help there, and he stepped up and asked, "Can I?" I said, "Well, you need to go talk to the OC and the O-line coaches," and they said, "Hey, if he's willing to learn it," and he's taken that up on himself to learn it and expound on his role.
Yeah, he's playing more on that 31 package as a lead blocker, so it's been interesting to see. And then
went out for a pass last week.
Yeah, that's right.
But the kid from Classen made a good play. Yeah, he did, and he looked good. But the kid from Classen made a good play on the ball. So,
and when it comes to the Jones twins, I know one's a little bit bigger. I think it's Demarion.
We call he's nicknamed Big Jones, and DeMonte is Lil Jones.
And do they play to their size as far as what their strengths are on the defensive line?
They do. They always play above and beyond. just they'll give you all they got.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no shortchanging, no nothing.
Yeah.
So that's one of the appreciative qualities that I enjoy about those two. Now, they're typical teenagers. They can get on your nerves, like any teenagers can, but that's one of a wonderful quality that they have. I mean, but they all share it. These seniors, and majority of the good portion of the kids all share that quality.
Absolutely. And then one non-senior who I like on defensive line is Christian Chudy.
Yes.
And I'd like him more as a defensive lineman, but if he didn't have to play running back as much as he does. So he's another one you have to kind of balance things out. But he seems like he's already showing he's got a lot of potential.
Yes, he does. I mean, he came in, hit, and since he's arrived, hit the ground running, 100 miles an hour. Does whatever you ask him to do. Doesn't mind working hard, and is willing to go that extra mile to help us win ball games.
Okay. And is there any defensive lineman I haven't brought up yet that deserves some recognition? I think I may have gotten them all, but there may be one or two I haven't thought of yet.
I think all of them, pretty much all of them have. I mean, we play so many guys. One I always care to mention is Reeves, AJ Reeves.
Okay, yeah.
He's not the biggest guy as far as weight wise, but I tell him, I said, man, your quality, one thing that keeps you playing is because you go 100 miles an hour, you throw your body around. We got that term, you throw your body around.
Mm-hmm.
You play hard, and especially with our position, if you continuously play hard, good things will happen.
Absolutely. So let's look at this game against Duncan now. I know you're the associate head coach as well. I think you'd like maybe take care of some administrative things. I'm curious, in last year when you guys played Elgin the last game of the regular season, and it was important to keep track of the Lon MacArthur score. And that, I don't know, was anyone doing that, or was any particular coach doing that? Because I think you had to stay within a certain distance from Elgin to secure that 2 seed. Does that anything ring a bell there?
Yeah, it was the scoring. Yeah, the scoring, and then not just that, and then what was El Reno doing, because we had dropped the home district game to El Reno as well, but with them losing, and like I said, with us scoring and us controlling our end, we were able to secure the 2 seed.
Yes.
I mean, so basically, kind of similar scenario this year. This is a playoff week, because now not just, we're fighting for playoff positioning just as much as they are. Basically the loser of this game turns it in next Monday.
Right. Well, but there is a possibility that if McGinnis loses again, it could be a 3-way tie, and
it could be.
You don't want that though, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I want to make sure I'm right on this. So basically, with us beating Bishop, and if Bishop drops another one, we should be the number 3.
Yes.
I think
it's Duncan,
because we got to beat Duncan. Now we have to control what we control, which is going out playing hard and taking on a very game Duncan team. Yeah, people may look at, well, we beat them the last 2 years. Each year is a different story. This year is a definitely different story, because they know if they come in and play and win, they're in.
Yeah.
So we have to be prepared for a team that's going to be hungry and wants to get into the playoffs, wants an additional week of football. So we have to come with the right mindset and be prepared to take on and face and win a game against a team that's going to be hungry, wanting a playoff spot.
Yes, for sure. And I will I'll be paying attention to the Lord MacArthur game, but I know, I mean, you don't want to think about that too much. But that's going to be that's part of the interesting theater of the last week of the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you kind of are depending a bit on other teams to put you in the best possible position.
Mm-hmm.
So some of that will be going on. But then when it comes to Duncan, that's what you got to focus on. I've heard good things about their quarterback. What have you seen about them? I know you've had a chance to think about it now for 2 weeks with that bye. What do you think about the Demons?
They are a solid ball club, much improved from last year. The quarterback he's the definite leader, and he's a playmaker. He could be a problem if we don't go in doing what we're supposed to do. If we don't go in playing our assignments and playing sound football, he could be a problem.
Yeah.
And I mean, great player. I mean, from what he's shown, it seems like he's just gotten better as he's progressed over the year, not just this year, but from last year as well. So I mean, if we don't go in with the right mindset and go in ready to go down there and treat this as a business trip, he could win the game for him.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558. All right, welcome back to Midwest City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and our Carpenter cam is frozen, so we're going to go to our regular camera shot here. That's a shot of me from about an hour ago. Anyway, Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter here, as Midwest City is about to take on the Duncan Demons for the final game of the regular season. Let's go ahead and show you the standings. And as you can see, Newcastle will be the number 1 seed from District 5A1, and Midwest City is currently in a tie with Bishop McGuinness. While they have the head-to-head tiebreaker with McGuinness, when Lawton MacArthur plays McGuinness, if Lawton MacArthur falls into a tie with the Bombers and McGuinness, then that would keep Midwest City at the 4 seed. Let's just dive deeper into the scenarios here. So first off, God forbid, Tom, Midwest City loses, but here is what happens if we lose. If Midwest City loses and Bishop McGuinness beats Lawton MacArthur, then it's a head-to-head tie for the 4 seed with the Bombers and the Demons would have that head-to-head tiebreaker by beating us. And so Midwest City would be out of the playoffs. However, if the Bombers lose this game and Lawton MacArthur beats McGuinness, then there's a 3-way tie with Midwest City, Bishop McGuinness, and Duncan. And for the 3rd and 4th spots, Midwest City would finish 2nd in that tiebreaker. They would have the 4th spot and play at Carl Albert next week. If Midwest City wins, then they will also play at Carl Albert if Bishop McGuinness beats Lawton MacArthur. So there's 2 scenarios where Midwest City goes to Carl Albert next week, which is not what we want. But if it happens, it happens. Finally, what we're hoping for the most, if we win this game and also if Lawton MacArthur beats Bishop McGuinness, then we will be the 3 seed and we'll play at either Guthrie or Lawton High. Those teams are also playing right now on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and if Lawton High wins that game, they would get the 2 seed. If Guthrie wins, they will be the 2 seed, and they will host a game. And now let's take a closer look at the Duncan Demons. Here's their results. Played teams like Bridge Creek, Shawnee, and then Cache. That's where a couple of their wins came from before their district play started with teams like Newcastle, MacArthur. As you can see, they have given up some big point totals. But they did win last week at Class and SAS 50-7. They also beat Southeast 49-42. So their offense is capable of scoring. They scored some points against Lawton MacArthur as well. For Midwest City, we will have Jaheim Mahmood back, as Tom Carpenter said earlier in the broadcast. We will be without Josh Sear, who started at center last week. Those are the only player announcements we're making here. Everyone else is healthy except, of course, for Lincoln King, who got hurt several weeks ago. And now here is Tom Carpenter's keys to the game.
All right, keys to the game. Biblical-based counseling, mentoring, and spiritual direction for couples and adult individuals. It's by Intertwined Hearts Ministry. Scott and Alicia Young, both graduates from Midwest City, and their kids graduated from Midwest City. 9107 East Reno Avenue. For Duncan, they're going to have to keep the momentum rolling from last week's win over Classen SAS. They need to stop the Bomber rushing attack, and they need to win the turnover battle. For your Midwest City Bombers, pick some short passes along with the running game. Keep improving our field position with our kicking game, and keep penalties down to a few. Doing better in that category.
All right, and we really appreciate, again, Intertwined Hearts Ministry, led by wonderful guy Scott Young and his wife Alicia Young, and so they mean a lot to the community, I can tell you that. All right, we're waiting a few more minutes for the coin toss, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the coin toss, and then the kickoff, and then the game. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Let's go ahead and go see if we have audio here for the coin toss. Our wireless mic is causing a little bit of feedback there. We apologize for that. Hopefully we can get it going here, but we do have a great video right now. And the coin toss is brought to you by Louie's in Midwest City. Louie's, we're in your neighborhood. They're located at 6007 Southeast 15th Street.
And my name's Billy. Guys, we expect y'all to show sportsmanship at all times tonight during this game, okay? Show respect towards one another, towards the game of football, towards us. We'll get along great. If you have questions, just ask them. We'll try to answer. White's going to be calling the toss. It's ahead. Boss, which end you going to defend? Black line up here. In the second half, take in one man. Good luck. Let's have fun tonight.
Duncan won the toss and elected to receive. Midwest City's going to be starting off the second half. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was really good camera work there, and got the best audio we could. We will try to have a crowd mic for you as well, but there will be a little buzzing noise that goes with that. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups. First, the offensive set for Midwest City when they're in their 31 package. That would include JoJo as the quarterback, Josiah Johnson, Jaheim Mahmood, the running back. Fenric Rinn will be one blocking fullback, Jay Shung Grisby another. You also see Ross Jones rotate there, as well as Brody Maddox at tight end, and along with Andrew Reeves. Chance Bubba Davis would be the wide receiver. Now let's switch to the other offensive set there. And that's a more conventional set with four wide. That includes Roman Manella as the quarterback. JoJo moves to receiver. Darwan Davis, Edwards Nevins are the other receivers, along with Devin Walker. Offensive line for Midwest City from left to right. Jakari Fletcher, the left tackle. DeMonte Jones, the left guard. Dominique Cochran will be starting at center. I think he started center earlier this season, Tom. We've had a bunch of starting centers, as you know.
Yes, we have.
So I think he was starting at some point. I just can't keep track of it. Daquan Washington, the right guard. Damarian Jones, the right tackle. Defense for Midwest City, Jashawn Grisby, now number 6 defensive end. Jarrell Chambry, one of the starting nose guards. He'll rotate with Brody Maddox. Damarian Jones, a defensive tackle. Viper, Aiden Brown. Spinner, Ross Jones. Mike linebacker, Kewan Landrum. Weak side linebacker, Hayden Parent. The secondary for Midwest City, Brandon Dixon, and 1 cornerback, Chance Bubba Davis. The strong safety, Devin Walker. The free safety, Josiah Johnson, the other cornerback. All right, let's go ahead and take the main camera shot here. Oh, and, of course, the Midwest City coaches. Darrell Hall in his 13th year. The Bomber head coach. Tyler Kay, the defensive coordinator. Randall Lowe, the offensive coordinator. John Mitchell, the recruiting coordinator. Philip Wall, the defensive line coach, as well as John Mitchell. Ron Wagner, the freshman coach. James Price, the head freshman coach. DBC, the cornerbacks coach and special teams coach. Butch Chauvinek, the strength and conditioning coach. Robert Walker and Stoney Burke are the offensive line coaches. Malcolm Mack, the safeties coach. Jamil Owens, the wide receivers coach, I should say. David Mustin, the running backs coach, and J.R. Moore, another one of the freshman coaches. And the kickoff is going to be brought to you, of course, by AAA Copy. For all your printing needs, let AAA Copy print your graduation invites, banners, yard signs, and all your party needs. AAA, 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City. All right, we hope to have a crowd mic for you here in a bit. And this big game between Midwest City and Duncan's about to start. So, Tom, basically it is go Bombers and go Highlanders.
Yes, and hope it stays dry so nobody has a running game problem.
Valor Physical Therapy, by the way, is our first quarter sponsor. More on them in a moment. And they do an onside kick, and it goes out of bounds, it appears, and it will be
at the
legal
spot.
procedure. So Duncan will take over there. Duncan's quarterback is Sawyer Rice. And what we can say about him is if the team had other players as good as him across the line and stuff like that, Duncan would probably have a better record, or at least would have better scores than what they have. He's a really good quarterback. Hasn't gotten the help he needs yet from his teammates. We'll see if that changes here.
Yeah, it's where it went out of bounds. That's what I thought. If
that's where the ball.
If it's on that side of the 35, then it goes to the 35. But this side is the spot. Guys
All
open.
right. Oh, they go deep and they find their man inside the 15-yard line. A bad start for Midwest City. White with the catch, and Duncan's going to go no huddle. Well, they had something planned for Midwest City here. Bombers trying to get off. Bad snap. Rice will keep it. He's going to try to throw it. Throws it short and incomplete.
Nobody's on that man. We got to have coverage, guys. Come on.
Yeah, Bomber defense not quite ready yet. Now we got our crowd mic going.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
So I'll bring up 2nd and 10. And Tom just a lapse on the Midwest City secondary.
Yep, they weren't ready for that. That's one thing he can do is pass.
Rice out of shotgun. Duncan goes 4 wide. Tom, there's a flag.
Bombers jumped off sides.
Boy.
Dumb penalties I said we needed to get better at.
Didn't catch who that was.
Yeah. 2nd and 5, though. Didn't have any better.
Rice, bit of a high snap, throws it outside. Had a man open.
That should have been intercepted.
And it's incomplete. Walker in coverage for Midwest City. The pass was intended for Boston White, who made the catch earlier to get them inside the red zone. So 2 incomplete passes, but also an offsides, and we got 3rd and 5.
Talked to Walker last night. He's a fine young man.
Yep.
I call him Mighty Mouse.
Well, he really came on late in the season to get more playing time on both sides of the ball. Rice takes the handoff, and Midwest City was ready for it, but he sheds 2 tacklers, and he should have a first down at the 5. So 1st and goal coming up for the Demons. That's what you hear about him, though, Tom. That you expected. I think they took Middle City by surprise on that long pass play. But that you kind of expect. Sawyer Rice is a tough guy to tackle.
It's good for a first and goal for your Duncan.
6'1", 185, about the right size for a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Duncan getting their plays in now. They're going to slow it down as they try to no huddle earlier this drive.
Ain't got much time on the shot clock.
Yeah, that offsides penalty also big. Man in motion for Rice.
Clock running out. Come on, guys.
And Rice will have an open lane if he wants it. He waited to take it. Now he does. And he runs into the end zone for a Duncan touchdown. The horns go off here at Halliburton Stadium as Duncan just blitzes Middle City with their offense. And no one was really close to Sawyer Rice. I'm surprised he just tried to go straight in the end zone. You have to consider him a threat to keep it. You know it's going to be a lot of quarterback reads there. Extra point for Duncan is good. And we're going to take a break. Duncan has a 7-0 lead. That's Bryce Milan with the kick. Middle City trailing right now 7-0 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
All right, welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here is your AAA copy kickoff. AAA copy for all your printing needs. They're located at 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City. So now it'll be Midwest City's turn.
Short kick.
Short kick. And Midwest City fields it with their up man, and they're going to get good field position here as they get past the 40-yard line. All right, Tom. That's Grant, by the way, on the return. Sorry, Tom, go ahead.
Drive summary brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking, located 4747 Southeast 29th Street, Del City, from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. We ate there today, and it was some good eating, I'm telling you.
All right, we'll see. Tom, it'll be interesting to see who is the starting quarterback this drive for Middle City. What type of package do they go in? And they will bring in JoJo. We didn't really see him play much quarterback 2 weeks ago. He puts three-man in motion. He has Jaheim Mahmoud to his right. Looks like an option read. And JoJo keeps his balance. He's going to reverse field to the left side. And JoJo gets a first down. He was going to get tackled for a loss, Tom, and he kept his balance. Replays brought to you by Triple Elite, by the way. Triple Elite, find world-class design, hot new styles. I should say Triple Elite screen printing. Well, Middle City needed a good play because it looked like they were going to get second and long coming up here. And when you have a run package like that, that's not what you want.
That's a good option. I like to see that. That's
1st and 10 now in Duncan territory. Here is Jaheim's first handoff. He falls down. He did not have much running room, and we'll call it a no gain. So 2nd and 10 now. Ball's at the Duncan 44-yard line.
Tackle made by number 25, Eric Reza. No gain, bring up 2nd and 10.
Tackles made by Eric Reza for the Demons. Middle City's had 2 weeks to work on this package, Tom, which could include some throwing from JoJo. Probably not on 2nd down. Bit of a high snap. JoJo will keep it, and right up the gut goes JoJo.
First down.
He's a strong runner, too. I think he might. Yeah, he does have a first down as he gets to the 35-yard line. Or no, he may be short. Maybe just short.
Oh,
yeah,
they might be
third
short.
and 1.
It's
got to get to the 34. But obviously, this is the Bombers going to have 2 downs to get this first down.
Yep.
3rd and 1 now at the 35 of Duncan. Continuing with the 31 package, here's Mahmoud. Mahmoud
first down.
Gets a first down as he ran into DeMonte Jones, but he got the first down after that. Normally don't run into him, but Mahmoud can keep his balance, and now the Bombers are inside the 30. At the 27-yard line now, Duncan. Bombers, their defense was just stunned with that drive by Duncan.
Oh, really? I mean, they came out and slapped us in the face.
So the offense needs to respond. JoJo does hand it off to Mahmoud. There's a flag down, and Mahmoud actually looked like he got out of bounds not as soon as I thought he would, so it was a good run, but we see multiple flags. This is usually in the territory of offensive holding.
Here's a Whitehead. Is he going to tell us, or? Yep.
Holding on the Bombers. Well, that's 2 penalties on us. 3 if you count the kickoff, which Middle City usually kicks out of bounds, so it's not. It seems to be a penalty they're okay with. But the other 2, the offsides and now this, not good.
And the scoreboard's gone blank. There it is.
So this will bring us back to the Duncan 37. So it's a simple first and 20 now. JoJo keeps it, and he was met in the backfield, and he will lose yardage.
That was not a well-designed play, that's for sure.
Zion Butler, and he's probably the best defensive player Duncan has. So now you're talking about 2nd and real long here. 2nd and 23, and we'll see Coach Lowe changes anything as far as formation. Looks like he will not, or at least not change his set. JoJo will still be in, but Moosey's got a lot of ground to make up here. And you don't expect him to punt yet. They can gain some yards.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good distance on this play.
Yeah.
It's going to help.
So what can they do with this package now? 2nd and long. JoJo again keeps it again. He gets tackled for a loss. Someone's not blocking Zion Butler, and he is killing the Bombers right now.
Beast in there.
Loss on the play there. Bring up 3rd and 30, Demon fans.
They call it 3rd and 30.
Well, I
think it's 3rd and 28, but doesn't really seem to matter right now. Either way, it's 3rd and a long ways. And now Mimosy might end up punting here unless they can get a big play here. And it should be Roman Manella in trying to draw Duncan off sides. Now he's going to get something from Coach Lowe.
He needs to hurry.
Play clock running down. And they get the snap off. Manella rolls to his right.
Too far.
Fires it in coverage. Incomplete.
Brings up 4th down, Demon fans.
JoJo was actually the intended receiver, and now Middle City will punt. They were almost in the red zone, and they went backwards. Horrible start for Midwest City.
Enjoy the ball game.
Hayden Parent to punt. He's gotten to be pretty good. He's solidified that position. He's gotten good snaps like that one there.
Good kick. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
It's a well-angled kick. Not a lot of hang time, but it does the job. And then some as it gets inside the 15 all the way to the Duncan 11.
No, that's a 6, isn't it? That's a 6-yard line.
I lost track of that. Yeah, you're right. Duncan 6. That's a great punt by Hayden Parent. But Middle City's got to figure out how to tackle Sawyer Rice. And get going here as they are down 7-0.
Friday nights. Give it up for the Duncan Youth football team.
But senior night for Duncan. They have a chance at the playoffs. They need to win this game, of course, and they need some help. But they're definitely playing with a lot of confidence. Well, their best player on offense, their best player on defense have both showed up is the thing. A bunch formation for Sawyer Rice. Now he shifts quads to his left now.
Quads to his left, or actually trips both ways.
Rice to keep it. This time they tackle him. That's just Sean Grisby who made that play.
That didn't work. Little chicanery there. But the Bombers
got to be yard though, so
Bomber
second and
saw
9.
it. Bomber saw it. Smelled it out. That's good.
Rice to throw. In the flat. Throws it short.
He's holding. Come on.
And making the tackles, Agent Zero, Aiden Brown. The receiver had nowhere to go.
Well, the defender was being
That's
held.
C.J. Warner, by the way, the receiver. I'm surprised he just didn't make a quick move down the sideline. But it's going to be third down and gained about a yard there, so third and about 8. They're not calling it third down yet. It should be third down.
Got quads left and
quads to the
two
left.
Right.
Rice throwing it deep. Has a man. Oh, boy, Tom, that's not good coverage, but the pass was overthrown. Boston White again. They're going to have to cover Boston White better.
Yeah.
But a break for Midwest City. That play was not completed. That was third down, and now it's fourth down, and Duncan will punt in their own end zone. So
yeah, he's going to be catching that about 3 yards deep. Bad snap here wouldn't hurt.
Well, we saw it happen twice in the last Midwest City game against Class and SAS. Good snap.
Not a good kick. Catch it in the air.
And it's muffed and recovered by Duncan. Unbelievable. Felix Fuentes. Probably, if you have to try that hard to catch it, Tom, you probably shouldn't. And this has just been a disaster of a start for the Bombers.
I have no words.
Well, just get the ball back. Just try to get that ball back. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
I know thing is you want to return it, but you got to know when to be aggressive with that and when not to. Rice, twin receivers to both sides. Is going to hand it off. First time we've seen Tavian Holland with the handoff.
I got a yard.
Not much there. Maybe call it 2nd and 9.
Need to get some penetration in there.
Ball now at the Duncan 40. Trying to draw off sides is Rice. No City will not. Rice back to pass. Under pressure. Rolls to his right.
Nope.
And that pass is overthrown.
Yeah, he threw that one away.
Incomplete. Jackson Simpson, the intended receiver. And we'll have 3rd and 9.
They keep pressure on him. He doesn't throw a good pass when he's under pressure.
Yeah, he's completed one pass downfield, but there's been some incomplete passes too, so Bombers need to force one here or get a sack. So 3rd and 9 for Sawyer Rice. Back to pass is he. Throws it short right.
Nope, hit the ground.
And that's definitely complete. Hit the ground. It's going to be 4th down. So the Bombers' defense, Tom.
Skated on that one.
But they came up big after that disastrous
they
turnover. Now, the turnover is still going to hurt OC as far as field position.
But they started with pressure. They
yeah.
put pressure on that quarterback, and Rice couldn't do anything when he had to run out of the pocket.
So now it's JoJo and Bubba Davis are the two back, not Felix. Hopefully Felix will get another shot at some point. We'll see if there's a return.
Another crappy punt.
Angled punt. And not that angled, but no return as it will be down at the Midwest City 33.
Might have been a 30-yard punt. 35. I don't know. That was not a good punt. We'll take it.
4:35 to go in the first quarter. This is the Valor Physical Therapy first quarter. If you're looking for top-notch physical therapy, look no further than Valor Physical Therapy. In addition to traditional rehabilitation, they offer a range of specialized services, including preventive screening, pre-op programs, and more. Look at 7005 Southeast 15th Street, Suite 200. So the Bombers will go back with their 31 package with JoJo. Let's see if they can block that big defensive tackle for Duncan this time. Here's Mahmoud up the middle. Mahmoud just makes players move with him, and he gets a solid first down run.
About 4.
So Zion Butler, number 15, he just destroyed that drive along with a holding penalty, which maybe he drew it. I don't see which Duncan player did, but those two things caused Midwest City to have to punt their first drive of the game. It was a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ross Jones will switch places with Fenric Rinn as the 2 tight ends. JoJo keeps it this time, and JoJo has some running room. JoJo's still going. Nice spin by JoJo as he gets inside the 50 to the 49-yard line.
He still didn't go down.
We'll see this again in our Triple H screen printing. Our Triple H screen printing instant replay. So he's had a couple of those runs.
He is so tough.
And that's the thing, Tom, even though you're going to run the ball, you know that. You don't know who's going to run it. So you just hope to keep the Demons off balance. They stopped being able to do that at the end of their first drive, but they're doing it now again, and we'll see if they can sustain it. 49-yard line of Duncan now is Midwest City down 7-0. Bit of a high snap, but Jaheim Mahmoud gets it straight up the middle.
And he's still going.
Mahmoud's still going, and he gets to the 34-yard line. Incredible running by Mahmoud. 35-yard line. So this is about, well, no, they got to the 27, did Midwest City before things started going backwards for them.
Well, let's hope this is a better drive.
First and 10 Bombers. JoJo will throw. Lofts it up
way
there.
Open.
Has a man.
He caught it.
And it is caught. That's Bubba Davis.
3-yard line. Great catch. Atta Bubba.
And, Tom, he comes up big every time. Every game he has a big play. He's a little banged up, though. Hopefully he's fine. But how about that throw?
That was a great lead throw because no one else was going to catch that but him.
I knew JoJo could throw it. And we've seen him throw it a little bit, but not like that. That was impressive. It's 1st and goal for Midwest City now. Mahmoud will keep it, and he will score. Touchdown, Midwest City. And that's what you're hoping for there, and they're going to try to tie the game now with an extra point. See the Triple Elite screen printing instant replay. By the way, that was in the red zone, so we should mention that was a red zone brought to you by Sovereign Bank. We really appreciate Sovereign Bank. They're dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. They're located at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Here's Ruben for the extra point.
Had trouble with the snap.
And
somebody might have got a hand on it.
And this has been a recurring problem for Midwest City as well, the point after. So Duncan still leads, but 7-6. Demons lead the Bombers right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here comes the AAA Copy Kickoff for all your printing needs. Let AAA Copy print your graduation invites, banners, yard signs, and all your party needs. AAA at 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City.
Now we need to make a good defensive stand like we did last time.
All right, let's have a good kickoff here.
Yep,
Ruben angles it left side. It will be fielded at the 28 and taken to about the 36-yard line. And that's where Duncan will set up shop. Tom?
Drive summaries brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking in Del City. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner along with daily specials and a new Mediterranean menu with gyros, kebabs, hummus, and Greek salad. That was a 5-play, 67-yard drive, capped off with a 3-yard dive by Mahmoud. Extra point was missed, so it's 6 for the Bombers and 7 for the Demons.
All right, back come out the Demons. By the way, Laud MacArthur and Ben McGinnis are tied at 7 right now. That game's also on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Rice on 1st and 10, handoff to Holland. And Holland with a good head of steam there gets about 3. Reeves helped bring him down. As well as number 93 for Midwest City. That's Jabron Wing. It's a good play there by Mr. Wing. And that'll set up 2nd and 7. Hand it off again to Holland. He has a big hole there on the right side. He'll get a first down for Duncan.
It's close. It's maybe just this side of it. Oh, it's just short. Oh, they moved
now they're calling it first down. Interesting thing about the Laud MacArthur game. MacArthur, they're playing for a 2 seed. You want MacArthur to have a lot of incentive to win, but the actual incentive they have for the 2 seed is to just play within 4 points of McGinnis. Because of a tiebreaker with Midwest City, so those district points.
A lot of pressure. He's under pressure. Intercepted.
Throws it, and it is intercepted. Tom got his wish.
Boston White. I'm sorry.
That's Dustin Anderson.
Dustin Anderson.
With a turnover for Midwest City, so turnover's now even. And Tom, this time the Bombers were ready for it. And you mentioned, I don't know if Boston White was the intended receiver, number 4 for Duncan, but number 4 for Midwest City is the one who caught the ball.
But the pressure was on Rice, and I'm telling you, if we keep pressure on him, they're not going to do any good.
Yeah, to finish that thought, so if you're Midwest City, you want Laud MacArthur to win, of course. You hope that they're not in a situation where they're okay with losing by 2 or 3 points. Because if they lose by 4 points or less, they will have the 2 seed as long as Midwest City beats Duncan. That's one reason why MacArthur doesn't want to play around, because you don't know about this game. Here's Mahmoud, and he runs into a wall. He stood up.
Got a yard. Maybe.
Bryson Poindexter, the Duncan Demon that should get credit for the tackle, although he may have had some help there, but he was one of the ones who stood his ground. It should be 2nd and 9 for Midwest City. But Duncan is really testing the Bombers deep here a few times, and they've burned him once, but Midwest City got him back on their last throw. JoJo's still the quarterback. He will keep it.
Nice
and he's just going to try to split the 2 defenders and gets a little bit here, setting up a 3rd down and about 7. Probably 3rd about 6. Ball marked at the Midwest City 27.
Brings up 3rd down.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see what we can do. Get down there.
See if they get a play in before that. JoJo had the big pass play last drive to get Midwest City in scoring position here. Tough snap, but JoJo can maybe make something out of this. Nope. No, he cannot.
Can be a loss.
Deacon Budowski and Zion Butler helped stifle that play, and Middle City will have to punt for the first play of the second quarter, as the quarter for here will end after one quarter. It's the Demons with the lead, 7-6 of the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
All right, we have second quarter action for you now. Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. Bombers trying to clinch a playoff spot. They haven't done it yet, and then they'll be in jeopardy if they can't win this game. And they were trailing early to Duncan 7-6. The second quarter is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City, Buffalo Wild Wings, offering buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. Middle City will have to punt as they go 3 and out here. Punting deep in their own territory, they need a good snap and a good punt. Bit of a low snap, but Hayden Parent's able to get it. And that's a good punt. And it will take a Midwest City roll, and then before it starts to level out, it goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's where Duncan will take over. Lawton High, by the way, up on Guthrie 13-2, according to what I'm looking at here.
Wow.
That's
shocking.
They would get the 2 seed. That is shocking because it's at Guthrie. And that would be I would love that matchup. Bombers and Lawton High renewing their rivalry. But Middle City would have to win this game and get help from Lawton MacArthur for that to happen.
Let's see if we can hold them here. And be nice to go be ahead going into halftime and get the ball.
1st and 10 for Rice.
Oh, we got a flinch.
And there are flags.
71.
Penalties have gone against Midwest City, but this time
Corbin Torres.
We're expecting a penalty against Duncan. I don't know if that's their first, but it's one of their first. So now they'll make it 1st and 15. Bishop against Law MacArthur now in the second quarter. They run the ball as Holland. And he just made the Bombers whiff on that, and he gets to the 41-yard line. Finally, Bubba Davis brings him down.
Yeah, I thought he had a good tackle and just didn't wrap him up. The guy made a good spin move.
Well, that's happened a couple of times to the Bomber defenders. You don't want to. I don't care who you play next week. If you get to the playoffs, you want to avoid that.
Yeah. I'm just glad it was them that jumped off sides.
Yeah. Well, that helps. It's
usually that's our.
It's 2nd and 6 now. We don't have a crowd back at the moment. We hope to get it back. Here's Holland again, and trying to get him down, and he's a hard guy to bring down as Christian Schutte missed, but
maybe one.
Kewan Landrum did get him down at the line of scrimmage, so it's a good play for Middle City's defense. They just had a chance for a loss there, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up.
See if we can keep the pressure on him. Maybe he'll throw another interception.
Tell us she's to get batteries, and I think we have some up here.
All right, we're going to be without our crowd mic for a bit here, but we will hope to get that back to you. 3rd and 6. Bit of a high snap. They do hand off to Holland. He gets the first down and more.
Nice run.
Dixon brings him down for Midwest City, but not until he gets the first down. And boy, I did not expect a heavy dose of Tavion Holland. And the Bomber defense, which did stiffen up a couple of times, are not doing it here, and that may lead to this timeout.
Yep.
I think it's a Midwest City timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
To contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That it's not
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings, Whata Wings.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Midwest City coming out of timeouts, 1st and 10 in Midwest City territory at the Bomber 44-yard line. Some razzle-dazzle here. It's Boston with the end around. He gets pushed out of bounds by Kewan Landrum. Minimal gain there, about 2 on the play. There are flags too, Tom.
Oh, I didn't see that. What's he saying? Oh, pass interference, maybe?
There was no pass play.
Oh.
It was a run play, but
well, he did this, and I thought, I don't want that.
Maybe in a block in the back.
Could be, but that's not the
Duncan. So that's good news for Midwest City. Now they had a 1st and 15, and they just got gashed. The run defense was not good the last few plays. So now it's going to be 1st down. It's going to be back in Duncan territory. They got to get to the Midwest City 34. They have it there 45, so it's about 1st and 20. Handoff. It's Hollings runs sideways this time, and several Bombers were there.
Fumble.
Including Aiden Brown.
They got it back.
Reeves was there, as was Dustin Anderson. It'll be 2nd and long. Second and way long. So ball's at the Duncan 45. The guy basically had a no gain there. So we'll call it 2nd and about 20. Rice has twin receivers spread out both sides as they're got one after the other there. And they're going to run it again. And Holland again makes several Bombers miss, and that's going to set up a more 3rd and manageable. Tom, that's just too easy. The running holes they're giving up to Duncan.
Well, I was watching Reeves that time, number 12, and they were holding him. I mean, there was no.
Well, there's that. It's 3rd and 9 right now.
They turned him, and but he has arms on the outside of us, not on the inside. So it should have been a flag, but can't always get what we want.
Nope.
Oh, that'll cost him 5.
So false start against Duncan. We have our crowd mic going again. This has been a weird drive.
Yeah. And
thanks to Duncan penalties, they're facing a 3rd and long on a drive where they also have had some big running plays. So it's Midwest City's been saved by some penalties, although, Tom, apparently you think there should be more penalties called.
Yeah, well, I did it on that last play, but it made so much yardage because I was sitting there watching Reeves, and I thought, you know, he's doing a good job in there, but you can't do anything when they grab you and turn you.
Right. 48-yard line now. 3rd and about 14, and Rice will pass.
Pressure.
He's under some pressure.
A lot of pressure.
He's able to get to the right. Fires it. Deflected.
Oh, almost.
Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and long now. No flag. We'll see what Duncan does as they are in Midwest City territory, but 4th and long, we'll see.
They'll be punting. They should be punting.
McGinnis has taken a 3-point lead against Lawton MacArthur, 10-7.
Why isn't the clock started? Why isn't the shot clock started?
So they had to move them back here.
Oh, they had a holding penalty.
Yeah, they had a holding penalty, and so Midwest City wants to take it instead of forcing a 4th down.
I said the clock's not moving and they're not kicking. What's going on? They're definitely going to kick now.
Well, it's 3rd down if they're taking the penalty.
Oh, that's right. Good call. Now the clock's
So
moving.
they got to go from Duncan. They have to go from their 42 to the Midwest City 34. That's 24 yards. So 3rd and 24.
There's 5 seconds left. What's up?
They're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Duncan. Both teams have 2 remaining in this second quarter. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. It looks like I got the wrong score from Lawton High Guthrie. It's not 13-2 Lawton High. It's actually 7-6 Guthrie. So still a very competitive game. 7-6 here. Duncan taking a timeout. This is the Buffalo Wild Wings second quarter here, facing a 3rd and 24. So, Tom, the Midwest City could have forced, I think, a 4th and 14. And they decided to take the penalty. What do you think about that?
That's probably a good move.
Yeah,
their punter's not very good, so if they can stop them here.
Just be careful for any big plays. Under
pressure. Oh,
they try to screen it. It's deflected and complete. Ross Jones was in the area there. No way.
He was close, though.
It would have been hard for him to get that ball, but it went by him. So it did work out. The gamble, I don't know if it's much of a gamble, but it did work out.
Good call on that penalty.
Take the penalty, yeah. And that will pin Duncan back even further. And Duncan will bring out number 16 to punt. That's Caleb Davis. Probably Carl Albert's 16 is Caden Davis.
Oh, yeah.
And so
he's a good ball player.
He's an unbelievable ball player.
High snap. Better punt, but still not very far.
Not a deep punt. Get away from it. Get away from it. Takes a Duncan roll. And that was Felix Fuentes. Tom, did you see him run?
No, I wouldn't.
He left, no doubt. He sprinted from that ball after the first quarter anyway. All right, so the Bombers, they went 3 and out their last drive. They have stuck mostly with that 31 package. It's been a heavy dose of JoJo and Jaheim. They've had their successes. They also have had some setbacks on occasion here, including the last drive where they went nowhere. But it's back to JoJo. He will keep it, faking the handoff to Jaheim. JoJo gets to the right side.
He's got some
He has
room.
a first down. He has more than the first down. He's still going.
He's gone. He's gone.
JoJo's
Touchdown,
20,
Bombers!
10,
No
5,
flags, no flags, no flags.
Touchdown,
You see, no flags, no
Midwest
flags.
City.
That a baby. That's what it looks like right there.
Get all that replay if you can there. That's a Triple Elite screen printing replay. Triple Elite. Find world-class design, hot new styles. And the Bombers have jumped ahead of the Demons. Now, the extra point, Tom.
I'd go for 2.
It looks like they will. You got Jaheim in. Interesting. Well, okay, there's JoJo. No.
Was that one play?
It was.
I can't
okay, I was
believe
waiting
it.
to see
Nice.
to make sure JoJo was coming out quarterback. He is. Midwest City will go for 2 here on the point after try. And then a whistle blows before the snap. I wonder if Duncan wanted to call a timeout.
Midwest City.
Midwest City calls a timeout.
Yeah, we don't want to mess this one up. We want to.
All right, we'll keep it here because we're going to take a break after the point after try.
We really want to score here.
Yep.
Go in with that lead. If we can get the 2 points, it'd be awesome. Be 7-point lead, then we get the ball back. Start the second half.
You have enough time to get a stop and try to score again.
Well,
Lawton MacArthur has tied the game against McGinnis. It's 10-10. So both teams, they got good field goal kickers. Guthrie has gone ahead now 13-6 on Lawton High. We don't, again, that game's not as important as the Lawton MacArthur Bishop McGinnis game, which of course is not as important as this game. However, win or lose, it would help Midwest City if Lawton MacArthur wins.
Right.
MacArthur victory would actually clinch a playoff spot without winning this game against Duncan, but you don't even want to think about that. You want to win this game badly. And then a Lawton MacArthur victory would give Midwest City a 3 seed, and again, a trip to either Guthrie or Lawton High. If Bishop McGinnis wins that game, the best Midwest City can do is a 4 seed at Carl Albert. Not a place you want to go to.
No.
For the first round playoffs. Okay, here comes Midwest City out for 2 again. You got Fenric Wren, the lead black. JoJo out of the shotgun. JoJo will keep it. He flips it to Fenric Wren, and it's incomplete.
Dang it.
Boy, that was there, Tom. It
didn't develop right.
Yeah.
I think it started
Fenric
off.
Wren caught a 2-point player of the season, but not here, and it'll stay 12-7. Bombers lead the Demons on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Coming up, your AAA Copy Kickoff. For all your printing needs, let AAA Copy print your graduation, invites, banners, yard signs, and all your party needs. They are located at 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City. So 12-7 because Midwest City's having some issues with the point after.
Good kick, good
Hayden
kick.
Parent is the one kicking that.
Oh,
he kicks it inside the 20. It's bobbled, picked up by the Demons.
Oh, good tackling.
And they will
Look how
get
many
stood
bombers.
up at the
Look
20.
how many bombers around that ball. I like that.
And Tom, we also like our Drive Summary sponsor too, right?
Yes, we do. We ate there today. It was awesome.
It was.
Drive Summary brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking in Dell City. Kids under 12 eat free. Look them up on Facebook and Google. That was a one-play 79-yard drive by JoJo. I mean, he took it to the house. Missed the 2-point conversion, so it is now 12-7.
Yeah, and Tom, there's 2 issues where Midwest City just hasn't been able to get consistency in them. One's the passing game, and Coach Lowe has been honest about that, the Midwest City offensive coordinator. That's why they're doing the Wildcat package with JoJo at quarterback. And then point afters. That's been a struggle, and it wasn't really Ruben's fault on the miss in the first touchdown. Here is Sawyer Rice. Handoff, it's Holland again. Aiden Brown tried to make him hesitate, but he pushed it to the left side. And then Christian Schutte was in on the tackle. It'll be second down.
Got a couple, maybe.
So we're looking at 2nd and 8. Clock is running. We're down to about 6 minutes to go in the first half. Second down run. It's Holland again. This time he's wrapped up in the backfield.
Another gang tackle.
And now Midwest City's defense is playing with some real passion there.
That's Bomber defense right
Hayden
there.
Parent, Ross Jones, DeMonte Jones all in on that play. And we got 3rd and long. So 3rd and 8. I can hear in the background Eric Sherm's call of the Lawton MacArthur McGinnis game. It is a game of interest. Bombers still have work to do here. After struggling at times this game, including on the first drive for Duncan. They're going to try to convert on 3rd and long.
Oh, he's pressured
Rice
again.
under pressure, gets away from DeMonte Jones, fires it down the sideline.
Out of bounds.
That's
Out of
caught.
bounds.
They're calling it
no
a catch
way.
by Boston.
I'd like
Boston
to see
White. What a play. Just great scrambling on the part of Sawyer Rice. And that's just where the elusive quarterback, Tom, just, we saw DJ do stuff like that.
Right.
But you got to just maintain your coverage, and just a great play by Rice as a first down. They give it to Holland again. This time he's got a good hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just deflating that 3rd down play. Now Bombers defense gets gashed there, and that'll be close to a first down. It will be a first down for Duncan, so back-to-back first down plays, and now the ball at their 45-yard line. Rice, handoff again. They're getting a good push along that line as they get to the 49-yard line before Kewan Landrum brings him down. So 2nd and 4 coming up. And Tom, on that 3rd down conversion, I didn't see the coaches argue. I don't know if they.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I said Hall would have been out there because it was right in front of him. So.
Yeah. 49-yard line, 2nd and 4.
Keeper.
Design run play. Rice is able to bounce to the outside and actually will get close to first down. He may have the first down. Yep. Again, that's where him being elusive is so hard.
4:09 on the clock. We need to slow him down here.
Tested again. Duncan taking their time, which they can. They got plenty of time to make something happen here. Man in motion for Rice. Fakes the handoff, now hands it off to Holland.
Oh, nice hit.
Holland runs into a wall. That wall includes just Sean Grisby.
Might have got 1.5 yards.
Hayden Parent, Demarion Jones. Just heard Lon MacArthur had a big pass play to Bo DeLong there. 2nd and 8. They're trying to drain this clock, that's for sure. Getting man in motion. Rice throwing it short in the flat, not going very far.
Might have got 2 on that one too. That's not going to be enough. They're going to have to.
That's Boston White. He's had a big, busy game, a wide receiver.
Pretty good ball player.
Yes, he is. 3rd down and about 6. Probably 2 down territory for Duncan. Rice getting his play from his play caller coach. On 3rd down, it's Holland up the middle.
Get the ball.
And he'll get taken down the 35-yard line, which will not be enough for the first down, but probably more than enough.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Duncan to go for it here. But, Tom, that run up the middle.
Yep.
They got to clog that hole somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if Duncan goes there again.
Yeah, because I'm not thinking the running back's as good as that, but it's not him that's working it. It's the line making that hole. Bombers going to have to fill that hole quick.
4th and a long 2, close to 4th and 3.
Going to try to make you jump, boys.
Yep. Now we'll get a new play in.
Got 2 minutes left on the clock.
Bombers are stacking that line. Watch for it again. Nope. They're going to throw it. And it's caught short. Bombers just gave him some cushion there, and it's probably a time where you don't want to do that. Yep. That'll be a first down for Duncan.
They're going to hurry up.
CJ down. It took a lot of them to get little CJ down.
CJ Warner, as you heard Duncan fans say it took a long time to bring him down, and did, but he didn't get much of a gain, but he got the first down. That's the important thing.
Be 1:45 left.
Rice looking
Too
deep
much
there.
time, too much time.
Throws it deep over the middle, has a man, and it's
good
deflected.
coverage.
Great coverage there. They're going to call a flag, though, it looks like.
That was
Walker, Devin Walker was in coverage there.
That looked like good defense to me. I'm sorry.
But that should be defensive pass interference.
Well, that's what they called, but I just I didn't see it. I'm sorry. It looked like he jumped up there and got a hand on the ball.
Of course, it's not a spot foul in high school football,
No.
thank God. But Duncan will be in the red zone with that penalty as the 15-yarder. So now they have it at the 17.
1:37 left in the half.
Clock is stopped right now. Now we resume. 1st and 10 inside the 20. It's Holland. This time the Bombers pursue him well. He still gets a solid gain. Hayden Parent was in on the tackle, as was Ross Jones.
It's 9 plays. That's the longest drive of the night for either team.
Gets about 2-3 yards. Second and, we'll call it 2nd and 7.
Going to be about 1:15 left on the clock.
2nd and 8. Well, it's mostly been a heavy dose of Tavian Holland. Not here. They're going to throw it. Dropped over the middle, incomplete. Several Bombers were behind the receiver, but not too much. That was a tough play there.
Well, let's see if the Bombers can at least hold them to 3 points from here.
And that was the running back, Holland, running a receiving pattern from the backfield. And it's 3rd and 8, 56 seconds to go in the first half. Call it 3rd and 8. That's a short 8. Duncan has to get to the Midwest City 7.
56 seconds left.
Yeah, I think it's more like 3rd and 7. But anyway, 3rd and 7 it is for Rice. Rice back to pass. Under some pressure, fires. Oh. And it is caught for a touchdown.
What was that, 20?
C.J. Warner with a touchdown reception, and Duncan retakes the lead. Well, they couldn't bring enough pressure, and Warner got open in the end zone. Good throw there by Rice. He has hurt the Bombers quite a bit. They're going to go for the extra point instead of 2, which is too early to go for 2, and they will make the extra point. It's now 14-12 with 15 seconds to go, or 50 seconds to go in the first half. You're watching Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here is your AAA copy kickoff. They're located 709 South Air Depot, and they will provide your graduation invite needs. If you want to print some graduation invites, banners, yard signs, and all your party needs. AAA copy kickoff. Bombers could use a good return here.
Yep.
After that frustrating drive.
Their kicking game similar to ours. Did you fair catch that?
It was fair caught by Felix Fuentes. And Middle City will take over inside their 30. Tom?
We got 50 seconds left. The drive summaries brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking in Del City. Have a great Madison's food delivered to you by Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. Also, seniors 60 and older can buy one meal and drink and get the second meal and drink free. That was an 11-play, 79-yard drive. Warner takes it in, and extra point was good. It's now 14-12 for the Demons.
For $2.
So they're going to keep JoJo in, change the formation a bit, bring 3 from left to right. Bad snap. Middle City falls on it. Gosh.
That would have been horrendous.
Now Bombers probably content to run the clock there.
0 on the clock.
Jaheim Mahmood fell on it. They've had a couple of bad snaps, and one of them hurt one of their drives.
You know, Josh Sears got hurt in practice, and he can't snap. So,
well, they've used a lot of different starters. Dominique Cochran was the starter tonight, and he's playing center right now.
15 seconds.
Here's Mahmood right side. Jim Mahmood
Good
with
blocks.
steam.
Go.
Jaheim Mahmood's taking off past the 50 to the 40, 35, 5 seconds to go. The clock should stop for first down.
We got a timeout, though.
And Tom, that's where that bad snap comes in. Now you only got 5 seconds to do something here. 4 seconds now.
I might bring Roman back in. Just let him heave one. He can throw it that far.
We do have a timeout from Midwest City here. I think it's their last. Yeah, you know, I don't know. This is interesting here. I know Roman Manella could throw it that far. JoJo probably could too, but it's not.
I'd like to see
we normally see him do.
I'd like to see a trick play with Mahmood throwing the ball. I'd like to see what he could do. It'd be a good one to work on.
Yeah, we got to figure Demons will have some guys back in the end zone for that type of play. So the difference of this game, Midwest City is not making the point afters. Duncan makes theirs.
A muff punt.
Yeah, the muff punt did stop a scoring. Did hurt Midwest City from a field position standpoint. It did not lead to any Duncan points directly. Duncan just had 2 great drives to start the half and to end the half. All right, it will be JoJo at quarterback. And we have another timeout.
Yeah, I think Duncan wanted to see what formation we came out in.
It's 13-12. Law MacArthur leads Bishop McGinnis. Sorry, 13-10.
Another close one.
We're expecting that one to be close. This one, Duncan, who has not played a close game against McGinnis or MacArthur, and Midwest City was close to those teams. And this is probably as well as Duncan's played, and Midwest City, this has not been a good half for him overall. They do receive the ball to start the second half, as Thomas mentioned.
We got to capitalize on this right here. This should be nice.
Definitely want to see if maybe you can draw pass interference. Of course, game cannot end, or half cannot end on a defensive penalty.
Right.
But give your team a chance, and we'll see how the Bombers choose to do it. I mean, they've had big runs. JoJo's had a 79-yard run.
Here comes Roman.
And we're not seeing Duncan have any players in the end zone right now. Doesn't mean they won't head that way. And more whistles blow. And Duncan's going to use their last time out because probably that quarterback switch.
4 seconds left.
One of the Midwest City coaches said there's no timeouts left for Duncan, but that I think is not correct.
Well, I was thinking that you can't call 2 timeouts in a row.
I did think that too. I'm not totally well versed on those rules.
I know you can't in the pros, but maybe you can in high school, and I just don't know.
But you know that Duncan has a plan for both quarterbacks. Even if you don't see Roman much, they want to be prepared for him.
Right.
And, of course, the thing about having Roman at quarterback, you can put JoJo at wide receiver. In fact, that was the one pass play we've seen from Roman this half was the incomplete pass down the right sideline on 3rd and long to JoJo.
And the safeties are backing up a little bit.
It's back to JoJo as the quarterback. What a cat and mouse game we're seeing here. I apologize, that's Roman Manella, my mistake. Manella lofts it up to the right corner.
He caught it. Oh, no, he didn't.
It is incomplete.
Had a player when the
Bubba
ball
Davis,
went
the intended receiver, and that's how the half will end. Duncan leads Midwest City 14-12. We will have the halftime festivities on the field for you right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Next senior is Evan Castellanos. Evan is the son of Adriana Ortiz and Manuel Castellanos. Evan plays the tuba and has been in band for 5 years. Our next senior is Hannah Duncan. Hannah is the daughter of Stephanie Green and Clyde Duncan. Hannah is in color guard and has been in band for 2 years. Our next senior is Mia Chalee DeVore. Mia is the daughter of Lisa O'Connor and Bill O'Connor. Mia is in color guard and has been in band for 2 years. Our next senior is Yolanda Hernandez. Our next senior is Juliana Holt. Juliana is the daughter of Dean and Annette Holt. Juliana plays the clarinet, is the drumming in DHS band and has been in band for 6 years. Our next senior is Paris Healy. Paris is the daughter of Ali and Jeff Healy. Paris plays the flute, piccolo, and has been in the band for 7 years. Our next singer is Dylan King. Dylan is the son of Cody Russell. Dylan plays the tuba and has been in band for 6 years. Our next singer is Luke Patrick. Luke is the son of Alan and Parker Patrick. Luke plays the saxophone and has been in band for 7 years. Our next senior is Noah. Our next senior is Noah McPatrick. Noah is the son of Alan and Hope McPatrick. Noah plays the horn and has been in band for 7 years. Roughly McPatrick's family. Our next senior is Isaac Payne. Isaac is the son of Brian and Shonda Payne. Isaac plays the horn and has been in band for 7 years. Our next senior is Noah Pharaoh. Noah is the son of Shannon and Pharaoh. Noah plays the trombone and has been in band for 7 years. Our next senior is Brendan Stevens. Brendan is the daughter of Brandon and James Stevens. Brendan is in color guard and has been in band for 1 year. And our last band senior is Luke White. Luke is the son of Ronnie Burke and Mary Warren. Luke plays the percussion and has been in band for 7 years. These seniors have helped Duncan High School win and earn numerous awards and distinctions throughout their high school careers. receiving the 2022 and 2023 OSS AA Sweepstakes Award. Thank you, seniors, for your dedication and perseverance throughout this year. At this time, we would like to honor our seniors by playing the fight song. Once again, let's give it up for our high school band singers.
Hi. Why am I towels down? Okay, I'm curious.
Ava Simpson. I was looking over here. Andrew Carey. Ed Peterson. Holly Loftus. And to celebrate the girls and Coach Kim Goodwin, Coach Christian Price on our state runner-up cross country year. Let's give up once again for your state runner-up cross country. Good job, ladies.
Yeah, I saw Miss York, Miss Patterson, and I saw Miss McIntosh, and she had the other person. Yeah. And Mr. Russell.
What are y'all doing with that?
It's a crowd mic.
What's that mean?
It just catches the audio from the crowd. It's a very important part for the game and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to act like you can't hear me? Let me say your keys again. I'm going to try one more time. Thank you, sir. That was just mine. It's empty.
When do they stop raining? It is. It's like soreness. It's my nerves. I'm not going to eat a popcorn, but I know how to clean my teeth. You're not supposed to eat popcorn. But I know how to clean my teeth. Like, that's all that means. At the end of the day, what's going on over here? I know how to clean my teeth. I don't know what they know. Sugar-free gum. I can't do it. Sugar-free gum doesn't taste different. But I like the big pack.
Look at my brother. Now the whole row has to accommodate you. Raven, Dawn, Hunter. What? Now the whole row has to accommodate you.
I'm not broke. I'm gonna stay here.
She can.
I don't need money.
You said you were going to go talk to her.
Do my pants look like they wet?
Boy, no, keep walking.
Football, baseball, anytime, offense, throw, a lot of people are no wondering the west parking lot behind the whole side of the parents have to keep students under direct supervision at all times. All students must remain in the stands unless going to the restroom for concession located on the district house south of the state. High school and middle school students are required to stay off to one side and remain in the stands. All this things that students remain on the district side. All bags may be subject to search. Everybody is supposed to right. Something, say something.
Welcome back to No City Bomber football at the half. Jordan Ray here, joined by Tom Carpenter. And let's go ahead and show you real quick if we can. Do we have it pulled up, the scores for you? And the big one is Lawton MacArthur in a battle with Bishop McGuinness in a game that would help the Bombers either way. Whatever happens in this game, they would get help from Lawton MacArthur. If Lawton MacArthur can win, they have a 13-10 lead at the time. Also, Guthrie has begun to pull away from Lawton High. We have a score of 29-6, so it looks like Guthrie will have the 2 seed over in 5A2, and they will host the 3 seed from this district. And No City is hoping it's them.
Yes.
But they got some work to do again, down by 2 points to Duncan here. And our halftime is brought to you by La Herencia, one of the best Mexican food restaurants around, and probably the best in the Mid-Del area. La Herencia, whether it's dine-in, carry-out, using Grubhub or catering, just eat delicious food. They're located at 6811 Southeast 15th Street near Jimmy's Egg. Phone number to call is 405-931-3154. And, Tom, when you think about it, you know, Midwest City, they're up. They were up by 5 at one point, 12-7, and I mean they're down 2. It could be worse for them though. It's not been a well played half on their part.
Right, and hope they had a good talking to by the coaches at halftime, and they'll get their stuff in the right place, get their stuff together, and I think we'll see them fire out here and score this first drive. I'm predicting it.
Well, we have seen a touchdown from Jaheim Mahmoud and a touchdown from JoJo. The key thing for Midwest City is they got to get the point afters.
Yep, that and stiffen up. They've stiffened up on a few drives on defense, but a couple of times they just let a big hole and they run through it, or Rice will throw a pass on us. If they keep pressure on him, he's not any good. He threw one good pass that he got away with. I really thought was out of bounds, but we're not on that side, so I'm just a little prejudiced anyway. So,
Demon fans, are you ready for the second half of play?
All right, we're going to have this third quarter coming up here. It's brought to you by Toonie Buys Houses. They buy and renovate homes, at least owner finance homes under any condition here. And then we have the AAA copy kickoff. All right, we'll see if the Bombers can set the tone here. So Midwest City will receive the second half kickoff. Again, brought to you by AAA Copy.
Got another 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, we all got out in the field, so we're a little, that took place a little sooner than we were expecting here. And the stakes for this, Midwest City needs to win to clinch a playoff spot, or a Lawton MacArthur victory against Bishop McGuinness will clinch them a playoff spot, but they also want to get the 3 seed, in which case they need to win. And again, MacArthur needs to beat Bishop McGuinness. Last we checked, it was 13-10 at halftime. Short kick recovered at the 45-yard line. And Midwest City will have it in good field position here to start
Edward
first
Nevins.
drive of the third quarter.
Edward
Nevins.
Yeah, he made a great catch on that, because that was kind of a lumpy line drive, and he saved losing the football right away.
And again, we want to thank Toonie Buys Houses for sponsoring the third quarter. Toonie Buys Houses, we buy and renovate homes. We also lease and own or finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call 405-931-3046.
Come on, guys. First play, Mahmoud to the house. Let's go.
Back to JoJo at quarterback, and then they throw the flags. What
Oh, offside.
Yeah, it's going to be encroachment against the Demons, so that's actually a good start. Ball will get to midfield.
That's a bonus. Actually, we're in their territory.
Oh, yeah, actually, just past midfield. Ball will be at the Duncan 49-yard line. So the penalties have started to even out some. It was some bad ones against Midwest City to start the game.
Right.
And there was a key pass interference on Duncan's touchdown. Midwest City sends 3 from left to right. That includes Grisby and Fenric Wren. It's Mahmoud, right side. He's got a hole.
He danced right by a guy.
And he will get a first down as he gets to about the 38-yard line.
Nice run.
He just ran right. He really gave Daquan Washington a bump there. I hope Daquan's okay.
Well,
he was blocking upfield.
And it made the defender miss him that was going to tackle him. So it was a pretty good play.
Mind you, replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing.
A nice 12-yard gain. We could use that every play.
Again, they have 3 blockers, extra blockers, this Midwest City. They're on the left side now. And it's JoJo keeping it. Oh, he just shakes off the would-be tackler.
Going to get none.
And gets no gain there. But that was an impressive shakeoff there.
Could have been a loss.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 here. Duncan read that play well. That was fake to Jaheim, but then the lead blockers for Midwest City went from left to right. And Duncan had a player there, unblocked, and that stopped the play. So 2nd and 10. Third quarter. Handoff, Jim. Right up the gut goes Mahmoud.
First down.
And Mahmoud will get inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. We can see that again on our AAA screen printing instant replay. Looks like the ball will be marked at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bombers. Jackson Pogue makes the tackle for Duncan. Now they're starting to get some holes there, Tom. And they were not consistently blocking as well as you'd like on the running game here. Mahmoud again, and he's got a big hole there. That's really good on the boost of the offensive line as he gets inside the 20. And it'll be 2nd down. It's also going to be a Sovereign Bank red zone trip for the Bombers. Sovereign Bank, they're dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit the location in the Middle area for all your banking needs. 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Member, FDIC. Tom, you know what FDIC stands for?
Federal Deposit, I'm not sure. Insurance Corporation?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know either. I just know that that's a big deal for banks to be member FDIC. Here's Mahmoud on first down, and Jaheim Mahmoud will score. Touchdown, Midwest City. So Midwest City will retake the lead, and now point after. This is one of the areas. But Tom, they're gonna line up to kick an extra point here. It will be Rubin again. I thought they're gonna go for 2 with the way Jaheim's running. But they're gonna try to get their extra point game working again. It is a good snap, a good hold.
Good kick.
Kick has the distance and the
good.
accuracy. So it's now 19-14. Bombers lead the Demons. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's your AAA copy kickoff. Interesting to note, so Mississippi retakes the lead. So is Bishop McGuinness. So if the halftime score is held up, Mississippi would be a 4 seed, and if the current scores hold up, Mississippi would be a 4 seed. Mississippi still has work to do, and hopefully Lawton MacArthur will take the lead back against McGuinness. Kick goes out of bounds. All right, Tom.
Drive summary brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking in Dale City. Hey, you think you can mix and match any 2 breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals with a drink for $23.99. That was a 4-play, 54-yard drive capped off by a Mahmood 17-yard scamper. Extra point was good, 19-14 Bombers.
All right, so last time the Bombers scored a touchdown, their defense, thanks to a long 3rd down. New City gave up a play on 3rd and long, and then they just couldn't recover after that. Duncan retook the lead.
They got him.
See if the Bombers can do that here. They have a good first play on 1st down, and that's something they hadn't been doing. They had not been tackling Holland in the backfield very much, the Duncan running back, but they do there.
I think they had a chalk talk, and they showed him where they need to get their lane shut down, and they did it that play.
So 2nd down and 11 for Duncan. Rice to the right side. Oh, what a
nice
good recovery that was.
Who is that, 6?
That's Jashawn Grisby, who's had a couple good plays there, and he just showed a lot of strength in jerking back Rice. Grisby was on our coach's show a couple weeks ago. Delightful young man, and that's the best play he's ever made.
That was a 1-yard loss.
Because I didn't see him coming. It's one of the best defensive plays I've seen Mississippi make this year. Let's hope it can count for something, though. It's 3rd and long. They need to hold the line here. Rice
wide
throws
open.
It short, and they need to tackle him. They tackle him. It should be short of the first down.
Fumble.
That's Boston White. I want to pretend his last name's Boston. It's going to be 4th down, maybe close enough for Duncan to go for it here. No,
I don't
with
know.
The chains.
I really didn't think
I thought he was tackled short. They have 4th down marked.
Oh, they
we
didn't.
can hear the Bomber coaches yelling about the chains moving, but the chain gang member who has the down marker has a 4th down. They need to get that sorted out before Duncan runs a play here. They may have to call an official timeout.
They got the chain stretched about 4 yards. They need to go back to where the ball was when they started it, which was the 35.
And Tom, I'm going to, maybe I don't, this is where I probably don't know as much football as I think, but I believe on these 3rd downs for Midwest City, they're giving up too much cushion to these receivers. I know Boston's good, but if you have safety help, I would think you could stay with them more. But I don't know. That's just burned Mississippi a couple times. It led to a Duncan touchdown on one of them.
Right. And
I think this is an official's timeout here.
I think Rice is easier to wrap up than Boston, but
it's an interesting spot. I guess if you're Duncan, you figure you got nothing to lose here. But if you want to win, and you don't really, district points don't mean anything to Duncan. They just simply need to win, and they need McGuinness to hold on. And then I think Lawton McMack has retaken the lead. So this is kind of deep territory for Duncan to go for it. But they are going to go for it.
They could be waiting for Midwest City to jump off sides and call timeout.
It's true. So now they're going to try to get a new play in.
They better get something going. They got 9 seconds left on the shot clock.
Do they run a play? They will. It's Holland.
He's short.
And we'll see where they spot it. I think he's short as of right now. I think that's Coach Mitchell who's saying he's short. But will he get? Yes,
first
he
down
is short.
Bombers.
I was about to ask, are they going to get the? Are they going to get the spot, an extra helping on the spot? And the answer is no. And MacArthur has taken a 20-17 lead on McGuinness.
Yay.
And Tom, that running play to Holland, that was a that was like a 7 or 8 yard play a lot of times in the first half. So
right.
They are doing better against that run up the middle.
They're closing those lanes, and those guys, the coaches figure that stuff out, and they really will emphasize that at halftime. That's what I really like about how they analyzed that, and they said, this is what we need to do, guys, do it. And they were doing it. So.
Well, it's early, but so far this is by far the best quarter Midwest City's played. It's not even close. But again, it's early. Again, more shifting for the Bombers in their 31 package. JoJo, bit of a high snap. He will keep it up the middle.
Nice.
And he's hard to bring down, even though he's not the biggest guy, but boy, he's quick and he's strong, and he gets to the 40. Solid first down run for Midwest City. That's a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
Just keep the pressure on them. That's what we've got to do here. This be a nice time to score.
Such an interesting formation they're running, Tom. You know they're going to run it. You just don't know where, and you don't know with who. And it's constantly you know that JoJo's going to show a handoff to Jaheim, and it's only a matter of will Jaheim take it or not. He does here. And Mahmoud
found the gap.
Did find a gap. He was hit short of the first down. He will get to the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 1 coming up.
That was all Mahmoud.
Yeah, he gashed Duncan in the first drive of this quarter, so Duncan's actually done a little better on the run defense, but it's a good down and distance for Midwest City. 3rd and only 1. And you figure they will get 2 cracks at this first down unless they have a disastrous 3rd down play here or a penalty. JoJo will keep it.
No,
he hurdles 2 guys, and he had the first down. He decided to cut it back, but he should have enough for the first down. He tried to cut it back, and that may have lost a bit there, but I do think he has the first down. That was quite a hurdle.
What are you talking about? That's first down. Yeah, I was going to say it. You better call.
I thought it was, yeah. I looked, the ball was totally lined up with the first down marker right at the 34. It is a Midwest City first down. I'll tell you, Tom, this chain gain makes me nervous.
I'm telling you.
I've never said that before, but this chain gain, I'm not saying they're bad. They just make me nervous here.
But the officials really, they do, that's one thing they really keep an eye on.
Right. Oh, another bad snap.
Get on it.
And JoJo fell on it. I say another one, he's had a couple of those, and gosh, just they rear their ugly heads sometimes. Dominic Cochran, the center, just has to do better. So it's going to be 2nd down, about 17. That was about a 7-yard loss. Make it 18. Boy, just when they had all this momentum, too.
Yep. Cochran's walking with a little limp out there. I hope he's okay.
I was told probably the guy that started the most games at center for Midwest City this season is Day-Day Jones, DeAdrian Jones, and that he's available, but not starting and not playing right now. Another high snap. JoJo keeps it, and he'll gain some of that yards back. It's going to get to the 37, so it's 3rd and 13. You got to get to 24, does Midwest City.
This better be our secret play right here. This is going to be.
Well, whatever play it is, it's only going to work if there's a good snap. Bombers probably don't, they're not going to do a whole lot different. They don't need to get a first down. They just need to get closer. You're going to try to get closer with Jaheim. And Jaheim will get him closer.
Oh, nice block.
He gets a key block. And he'll be short of the first down, but definitely you're going to go for this here.
This
he's going to be short by
for sure.
About 2 or 3 yards. So we're looking at 4th and 2 or 3 here. You just need to execute a good run play. Well, Duncan Midwest City got a stop on 4th down. That's why they have the ball now, and they were able to keep the lead. Can Duncan do the same? 4th and 3.
Run wide.
They will run wide. JoJo, he needs to pitch it. He gets to Mahmoud. Mahmoud gets a first down, and he's still going.
Inside the 20.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, I got to see this again. I don't know what JoJo was even doing there.
He
but
passed it. It's a forward pass.
It's the weirdest forward pass I've ever seen.
Because it was going to be the option, and Mahmoud got ahead of him.
We may have a holding, by the way, Midwest City. And I'm sorry that the play kind of got blocked by our Toonie Bice Houses logo. However, this penalty will be accepted.
Oh, wait. What was he pointing against? He was pointing against them.
Well, we'll see in a moment here.
That's first down.
Oh, he's picking it up. It's no penalty. Yeah. That was one of the more unusual fourth down conversions you'll see.
But
we have it. It's a Sovereign Bank red zone trip for the Bombers.
3:42 left in the third quarter. This one's going pretty fast.
Not a lot of passing, a lot of running, and so you will see that when it's when you have that, you'll see the quarters go fast. Good snap there to JoJo and Jaheim.
Lots of room, lots of room.
Jaheim gets tripped up inside the 5. The ball fell down. I think he was down anyway, and the Bomber recovered it. So we're going to have a first and goal here. And this is what you want. Jaheim has taken this game over.
Yes, he has.
With a little help from JoJo in the offensive line. And that's brought to you, that replay is brought to you by Triple Elite. McGinnis has retaken lead on MacArthur. That's quite a battle there.
Back and forth.
24-20. And the concern now is MacArthur can lose by 4 and be okay. So then we're not at that point yet where they probably aren't going to be trying to win, but there's something to think about. Hand off Mahmoud. He scores. Touchdown, Midwest City. It's now 25-14. Jaheim Mahmoud with another touchdown. Looks like the Bombers will again attempt an extra point. I will say, Tom, they do get better at extra points and have more attempts they have at it.
Yep.
And they made their last one. So here's Ruben Trejo to kick. Extra point, trying to put the Bombers up by 12. Good snap, good hold.
Good kick.
Kick is up.
It's good.
And it's 26-14. Middle City leads Lawton MacArthur right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That's not
Whataburger, Whata wings.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter here. Here is another AAA Copy Kickoff for all your printing needs. Let AAA Copy pick or print your graduation invitations, banners, yard signs, and all your party needs. They're located at 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City. So I think we may see more and more of Hayden Parent kickoff. He had a good kick last time. He's kicking here.
Nice kick. Hit the ground. All right.
It does bounce inside the 20.
It's got a wall.
Duncan will try to go.
Get a wall.
To the right side, reverse field.
Oh, nice hit.
Still going.
Oh.
But not a, that's just a really good return. I think that's, let's check and see. I think that's their starting running back there.
Yeah, Parent hit him pretty hard, but he stayed on his feet.
Yeah, you got to wrap him. He's still down, too.
All right, your drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking, located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street, Del City. Open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturday. That was a 14-play, 44-yard drive, capped off with a Mahmoud 2-yard dive. Extra point was good. It's now 26-14 Bombers.
You say a 14-play?
Yep.
That's a lot of plays for 44 yards.
My bad. That was 9.
Oh, well, that's still a lot of plays for 44 yards, but more believable.
Got excited.
Yeah. So Tavion Holland back in the game, along with Rice. And Sawyer Rice fakes the handoff.
Deep over the middle. Has the man. It's incomplete. But they throw a flag.
No, yeah, they did.
And I thought that was late. That's going to be on, I think, Fuentes. I thought Fuentes got there in time.
Hey, y'all are walking too far. You only get to go so far.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, they will.
Now they are.
Like I said, it's first down, but it's not going to be like to the 35.
Well, yeah, but you put that with the kickoff return, and Duncan is not going away.
Nope.
2:34 to go in this Tunibi's Houses third quarter. A new fourth quarter sponsor. We have talked about him before. 35-yard line now for Duncan in Midwest City. Right up the middle's Holland, and that's the type of run that Midwest City gave up a lot in the first half, and he gets a first down run there. Tavion Holland, and now the Demons have the Bombers on their heels.
Look at CJ, Caleb, Sam, they're all down.
So twins to both sides for Sawyer Rice. Tries to draw Midwest City off sides. Nose guard came close there, but or the D tackle didn't get it. Rice throws it short, is caught, and getting a few yards there for Duncan.
4, 5.
Not one of their starters. That's, I believe, number 2, Sincere Young. Getting about 5, making it 2nd and 5 as Duncan's getting close to the red zone here. In fact, they are in the red zone. 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line of Midwest City.
Come on, guys. Got to stiffen up in the middle. Get some pressure on that quarterback. He's going to throw it.
Rice, high snap. And he keeps it. He faked out me. He faked out Midwest City. Gets the first down as he gets pushed out of bounds by Brandon Dixon. It'll be 1st and goal for Duncan. I'm surprised they haven't done more of that.
That's just a well-designed play.
Quarterback read there, yeah.
Looked like it was going to be a jet sweep to the left, and kept it and went to the right.
Just need to get more players there at the play. The ball is marked, I believe, at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Holland, not much there. Bombers are ready for it.
You said in case they do what?
Brisby, one of the Bombers to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal. Duncan, very deliberate. Rice, some hesitation there, but he gets the hand out to Holland, and the Bombers are able to converge on that.
Nothing there. 3rd down.
DeMonte Jones, Brisby, Ross Jones. By the way, no relation between Ross Jones and DeMonte Jones. But DeMonte's got plenty of brothers on the team.
Got a minute left in the quarter.
It's 3rd and goal here. Rice has a touchdown pass, throwing to this end zone. Bomber D-backs need to look live here. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Oh, bad snap. Rice can make plays, though. He's going to pick it up, loft it up to the back of the end zone. And it's intercepted. Yes. Bubba Davis.
Bubba.
He's made a couple big catches, one on offense, one on defense. And, Tom, I can't believe Rice did that. I mean, I guess you want to get rid of the ball, but to throw it where he did. That's a rare mistake by Sawyer Rice, who's had a really good game for Duncan. But we'll take it.
Yes, sir.
So if we think about guys who should get consideration for player of the game, JoJo's already won it, so is Jaheim Mahmood. If we want to give it to someone new, consideration should go to Bubba Davis.
I think Bubba Davis is doing – he's the front runner right now with me.
Also, Deshaun Grisby deserves a mention.
Yeah, Grisby did good. Didn't we have him?
I don't think we did.
I can't remember.
But Midwest City now with a 2-score lead and the ball. Just need to take care of it, try to be very
nice run.
Deliberate and efficient here. Mahmood with the run to the 25-yard line.
5, that's what we need every time.
Second down coming up. This could be the last play of the third quarter. Third quarter that Midwest City has been tremendous in.
Right here, you hurry up to the ball and try to get him to jump off sides, just never snap the ball.
I think they're going to try. There's not much time to do it, though. We're down to 2 seconds now.
Nope, that's it.
There'll be no play there. They snap it right after the whistle blows, or right as the whistle blows, but no play. And that ends the third quarter.
Fourth quarter belongs to the Bombers.
Let's hope so. They got 14 points in the third quarter to Duncan 0. Let's hope for more of the same right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter this quarter. Brought to you by Whataburger. They advertise with us. They're going to do so throughout the school year. And this comes from both their Midwest City locations. That includes 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and 5925 Southeast 15th Street. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings. Here's Midwest City on second down.
JoJo, they read that.
And JoJo kept it, and he got eaten up there. And he lost yards, so we're going to have a third and long coming up. Well, this is, you just don't want to go 3 and out here.
No.
Duncan's still hanging around. They can get a stop. Interesting, this is not where you would think about going for it on fourth down either.
Oh, no, we would not.
So, doesn't mean you throw the ball, but if you're going to run it, you hope to catch Duncan off guard somehow. Try to get that first down.
See if Nevins can get open. No, it's running play.
It's Mahmood, and too many demons were there. He couldn't escape the last couple, and it will be fourth down, and expect Midwest City to punt. Problem was that second down play.
Yep. Well, that's what their defensive linemen got to look at halftime, was that same play.
Yep.
Good punt.
Hayden Parent, who's done a good job punting. His punts take a Midwest City roll and hit the ground. This one takes a Midwest City bounce. Gets inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
10:29 left.
But McGinnis is driving. They have the ball in the red zone against Thon MacArthur. Up by 4. It's a little tough situation now if you're hoping to avoid Carl Albert in round 1.
Yep.
But if that score holds, this game is for the playoff spot. So Midwest City still needs to battle. We really don't even think about that score.
Right.
Here comes Sawyer Rice and the Demons.
I'd be watching for that lob pass like he did the last time they got.
Yeah, it's got a few things to worry about. One of them is Tavion Holland, who's had a good game as well for the Demons. Holland gets the handoff, gets to the 38-yard line, gain of about 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for Duncan.
Let's get a rush on him. He's going to pass. Nope, he's going to keep it.
Rice will keep it, and he goes nowhere. Aiden Brown helped snuff that one out.
He lost those 4 yards he got. Lost 3 of them anyway.
That was one of the best plays we've seen from Mississippi's defense as far as bringing down Sawyer Rice.
Yep.
McGinnis just got sacked beyond the 20 on 3rd down, so we'll see if they get any points out of that. Third and 10 for Duncan. Tom, got to pay attention to Boston White.
Yep.
Man in motion. Rice to throw.
Had a lot of pressure on him.
Fires deep right. And there he is. I just mentioned Boston White. He makes the catch inside the 20.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
It's not what we needed.
It's 3rd down, Tom. This is just like, I know he's a good athlete, good player, but, I mean, you can't get beat deep like that.
No.
And Duncan, like they did before in the first half, is going to try to go hurry up here. Holland.
Down to the 5.
Stood up.
Nope, he didn't make that far. At 7-yard line.
Gains 1 there. It'll still be a 2nd and goal.
Maybe 8. Yeah, they're 7 and 8. They're right in between. They're about 7.5 yards.
Well, Memphis City held the line on defense the last time Duncan had the goal-to-go situation. Rice again trying to draw him off sides. He did early on, but he's had trouble. Now he has to call a timeout. We're under 10 minutes to go. Bombers lead by 12 against the Demons on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Coming out of a timeout, Duncan down 2 touchdowns, trying to get one here at 2nd and goal. Ball marked at the 7. Rice to throw, goes in between the hands of the receiver. I believe that was not Boston White. I believe that was Simpson. Jackson Simpson with the intended receiver there.
I believe Ross Jones might have got a hand on it because that ball came out of there funny. So
3rd and goal. So what appears to be another passing situation.
Yeah, but that could be a quarterback keeper too.
Yeah, you can't
count him out on that.
No.
That was kind of goofy.
He will keep it. Doesn't really have running room. He trips down. And getting credit for the tackle for a loss. I don't think that would be a sack.
It is a sack.
Okay, I didn't think he was going to throw it. Aiden Brown makes the sack there. And that's the big play for Midwest City. However, expect Duncan to go for it here. Field goal doesn't really help them.
Nope.
I don't know if they can make one from that distance. I don't think we would try from that distance.
Doesn't matter if they would.
No. But this is about where Sawyer Rice threw a touchdown pass in the second quarter. So you have to be careful. Meanwhile, unfortunately, McGinnis has capitalized on a turnover. And still the third quarter, but they're now about to go up 31-20.
High snap.
Rice, end
he
zone,
threw that away.
And there's a flag thrown.
They can't call that.
Goodness.
That's horrible.
Now the ref made a signal for uncatchable ball, but I thought he did, but I don't know if it'll matter. I'm not sure what he'll go with here. Nope, it's going to be on Midwest City. Now, I think this is half the distance. I think it's still fourth down, Tom.
Yeah,
is
it's
that
still
right?
fourth down.
That's still frustrating because I don't think that ball was catchable, and they have. I've never seen Midwest City called for more pass interferences than this game. Probably more this game than the entire season. I can't remember one it called against them this season, in fact.
I think the ball was in the air, and I think that's a penalty if you hit somebody
a
little early. But I didn't. That ball was barely made it to the end zone. It was almost out of bounds of the end zone.
Yeah, we're by the Midwest City coaches, not in the same room as them, thankfully, or you would have heard him. But maybe you still heard them. They're in the room next to us. I think the ball will go back to the 7.
Big play right here. Big play. Play of the game right here, actually.
Yep. Bombers have already gotten stopped on fourth down. Looks like they had one there. Can they get one here? Rice fires, end zone.
Got it.
And it's caught for a touchdown. He was able to step into his throw and find Boston White. And it's now 26-20. Here's Duncan for the extra point.
They missed it.
And it's no good.
Yeah.
So now Duncan's missed a point after. Scores 26-20. Midwest City leads the Demons. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company is going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes.
Call Rob and Will.
And welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here is a AAA Copy Kickoff for all your printing needs. Make AAA Copy your place to go. It's 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City.
Let's get a good return on this. And the onside
kick.
Goes out of bounds.
Goes
Awesome.
out of bounds, so good
The
field
ball
position for
right
Midwest
there,
City.
right there. Yeah.
It's cutting a little close there. All right, Tom.
Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking, located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City, open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturdays. When we ate there today, it was good eating. That was a 7-play, 66-yard drive with a Rice to White 7-yard pass. Extra point was missed. It's now 26-20.
So Midwest City with great field position. They have the ball at the 48-yard line of Duncan after that onside kick out of bounds.
I'm telling you, Nevin's going to be open. Throw him the ball.
Oh, they dropped the ball in the handoff, and JoJo is able to get it to the 49 for a loss of about 3.
Shooting herself in the foot again.
That was not a bad snap. That was just a botched handoff. We hadn't seen that yet between JoJo and Jaheim. Not since they've gone to this package. That's the first time I've seen a bad handoff like that. So now it's a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13. Under 7 minutes to go. Bombers need to make something happen here. Second down. Mahmoud tries to get to the edge on the left side. He does get to the corner.
Got back a
Gets
whole lot
past
of
the
that.
original line of scrimmage and then some to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Bombers need to get to the 38-yard line of Duncan. Player down. That's a Bomber.
I don't see Mahmoud. Tell me you see him in the huddle.
I couldn't see. I lost track of who went down there. All right, take a quick break. You're watching Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Deshaun Grisby, who plays on both sides of the ball, is the Bomber who was out, who got injured, but he did come off on his own. Walking a little gingerly, but we'll see what happens with him. For Midwest City, this is a big 3rd and 7.
It's definitely 4-down territory, though.
Well, if so, you don't want it to be 4th and 7.
No.
JoJo shifts to the right. Still going.
He's gonna go. He's open.
JoJo inside the 20. 10, 5, touchdown Midwest
Bombers,
City.
And again, no flags.
Huge 3rd down conversion. Bombers lead 32-20. The replay there is brought to you by Triple H Screen Printing. And how about JoJo? He has an 80-yard run. This would be a 45-yard run, I believe. I'll let you finish, give more details on that, Tom, in a bit.
I had 45 yards, but that's close enough.
Oh, you're right. It's 45. It was 45.
Or close to it.
Yep. Trejo to kick the extra point. A bit of a high snap.
Got it.
Gets the kick away.
Yeah.
And it's good. 33-20. So some of that point after stuff is going back in Midwest City's favor as they lead by 13. Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This has been quite the back-and-forth game between the Bombers and Demons. Not what the Bombers were hoping for, but they are making plays on both sides of the ball at different times when they need to. When one's had to pick up the other, basically. And here is coming a AAA copy kickoff. For all your printing needs, make AAA Copy your place to go. They're located at 79 South Air Depot. Get your graduation invitations through AAA Copy.
Yep, it's getting that time.
Kick fielded at the 20.
Good pursuit. Oh, who was that?
Great pursuit there.
Number 20. No, which one? Who was it?
45. So I don't know. I don't have his number on the top of my head memorized. We're all looking for. We don't have a name.
No name. He's a no name. Good job. Good tackle. No name.
I swear to God, this roster was supposed to be up to date. Sometimes that happens.
That's great. Down at the 22. They got a long ways to go in 6 minutes.
Tom?
Oh. Let me get it here. The drive summary was a 3-play, 48 yards with JoJo going to – who did he throw it to? Oh, I'm sorry. JoJo had a 45-yard run. Extra point was good. It's now 33-20 for the Bombers. Brought to you by Country Cooking.
There's a running back pass.
Intercepted.
And what's the call there? It's incomplete. Dustin Anderson was going for a second interception.
I thought he had it. That last summary drive was brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. I didn't mean to slip up on that.
It's all right. C.J. Warner, the intended receiver for Duncan, so Dustin Anderson's made some plays. He came close to having his second interception. And he's someone the Bombers will be counting on a lot next year. But now Duncan's in a situation, Tom, where they probably have to pass the ball more. With 6:02 left.
Don't fumble. Oh!
Bad snap. It goes through the legs of Rice. He picks it up.
Throws it away.
Throws it away.
That's grounding.
Let's see if the flag is thrown for grounding. I agree with you, Tom.
2 coaches came out there calling for it.
And Rice is also banged up. That's something that you can wait to call. They're going to confer here. So
how is he not? He's between the grid, and he's in the pocket, and he threw it way away from anybody. There's probably 20 yards between them.
Again, this is something that you can wait to call. That's the most deliberate penalty there is intentional grounding, but we haven't seen a flag yet. No, there was a flag, and it is intentional grounding. I think the head ref picked up his flag quickly. That's one of the best penalties you can ask for on defense, because not only is it a loss of downs, but you lose the yardage too. It's both.
It's half the distance to the goal for them.
Duncan needs to get to their own 32-yard line to get a first down, and they are backed up to their own 7.
3rd and 25.
We're under 6 minutes to go here. Now, the one thing that's been troubling the Bombers, well, the couple things. Pass interference and Boston White.
Yes, and him getting behind the defenders is not conducive to what we want to do. We want to keep him. He can catch the ball as long as we tackle him right away.
So the ball's marked at the 4-yard line. Midwest City has to be thinking, let's see if we can get a safety or something like that. Under pressure, it's a screen pass. And a screen pass could be a big gain. And a big hit out of bounds by Chance Bubba Davis, but that's going to be a first down for Duncan. Man, that's a well-designed play for them. And they've converted on some of these. This is not 3rd down, but 2nd and long. They've converted on 3rd and long a couple times. They've converted on 4th and goal from the 7. They've just been able to extend drives. Meanwhile, Bishop McGinnis is up on Lawton MacArthur 31-23.
5:46 to go in the 4th.
In this game, 5:46 to go.
Yes.
More time left in the Lawton MacArthur game. Rice going deep. And I believe that's incomplete.
I was waiting for him to throw a flag. They've been so flag happy on that.
Yeah, well, he threw into double coverage. Aiden Brown was back there. He usually doesn't go back on that. So is Bubba Davis. He does go back for those plays. He's a safety.
He didn't want Bubba Davis getting all the defensive glory. He wanted to get some of that.
Bubba Davis has a big catch from JoJo to set up Bombers' first touchdown and an interception in the end zone. 2nd and 10.
Gonna run it.
Rice wants to keep it, but he goes down. Ross Jones and DeMonte Jones bring him down. And it'll be 3rd and long here. You're starting to see Rice get a little banged up here. Not injured necessarily, but he's starting to get hit. He's got to be starting to feel it somewhat. Now you got to think about that screen pass.
Yep.
Because it worked for Duncan last time. Here is Rice to pass. Fires to right side. Almost intercepted.
That was
JoJo there.
So close.
And let's not forget, JoJo, as much of his career at Middle City, is a defensive back, a really good one.
Called into service when we needed help at quarterback, and he's just a good athlete. He can play wherever they put him. He could probably punt.
I bet he could. Well, we found out this season that he can pass, he can run with the ball.
They're not going to punt. They're not going to punt. No, don't let the ball bounce. Let it go where it goes.
Duncan can get to the playoffs if they win, and McGinnis holds on. McGinnis is driving right now to try to go up by 2 scores on MacArthur. They're going to call a timeout here. Yeah, Tom, I can't imagine Duncan would not go for it. They have a playoff. They're still in contention for a playoff spot.
And there's 5 minutes left. It's 4:55. Yep. They got 2 scores, 2 touchdowns to make it.
Quick break here. You're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's 4th and 15. Duncan will be going for it here. Bombers can probably put this game away if they can get a hold. Rice under pressure.
DeMonte's chasing him.
Takes off. He's going to try to run for the first down.
He's got it.
Wow, and he had 3 or 4 Bombers he had to get by, and he did.
That was a great run on his part. I'll give him credit for that.
Gosh,
they should have stopped him earlier than that.
Bombers just can't get off the field a lot of these times. They had a 2nd and 25, gave them a first down. Now a 4th and 15 on a quarterback run. You knew Sawyer Rice was good, and he has been making plays. Andrew Reeves coming in for Middle City as the right side defensive end. So the Demons stay alive. Now we have, I think, movement. It should be on Duncan, I bet.
Yay. 1st and 15. 4:25 to go in the 4th.
Well, you like to say it's a good thing for Middle City, and it is, but they haven't capitalized enough on getting these losses, whether it's on a penalty or a play.
Oh, got him in the backfield.
They get a tackle for a loss here, although it's almost never mind.
He got right to the line of scrimmage at all. So it makes it a 3rd down and long.
Just tough running by Tavion Holland.
He's a good ball player. Yep. No doubt about it. You give him a hole, he's going to get a first down. That's what's happened most of the night.
2nd and 15.
Trips to the left.
Rice.
They're covered.
Again, the pocket collapses.
Good defense.
getting chased around here. Judy to pressure him.
Nice catch.
And a catch is made there. I think that's Holland for a first down.
Great catch.
The running back. Boy, they just can't finish right now, Middle City on defense. So they're now in Middle City territory. Clock's at 3:42 to go. Rice. The pass again, facing pressure.
Flush moved.
Throws
Intercepted.
Right. It's intercepted. That's Brandon Dixon.
He's still on his feet.
Brandon Dixon gets to the 42-yard line, 43-yard line of Duncan.
Bomber down. 59, 69. Is it 59 or 69? I can't tell.
I don't think they have a 59.
69.
It's not on the roster. That's Shakari Fletcher, I believe.
Yep, that's
And
it.
I was told he would play some on defense by Coach Cade. It's tough because he's one of your guys that gives you depth on the offensive line. So we're got to say some prayers, Tom, for Jakari Fletcher and Deshaun Grisby.
Yep.
Is it Jakari Fletcher? Someone who's in the know tells me it's Jakari Fletcher. My mistake. And this is looking more and more like it's for a playoff spot as McGinnis has now gone up by 15 against Lawton MacArthur. And a playoff spot, that means going to Carl Albert next week. So Midwest City, great position to hold on and win this one. It was a competitive game. A lot of credit has to be given to Duncan on senior night. But if Midwest City can just take care of the ball here, they can really put this game on ice. They're going to give the ball to guess who? Jaheim Mahmoud. And Mahmoud gets his bounce
He's
back.
on.
Mahmoud inside the 20, 10-5, touchdown.
And no flags. Touchdown,
Midwest City.
Bombers. Yes.
What a game by Jaheim Mahmoud. And welcome back after all, he hasn't played a game in 3 weeks. He only missed one game, and Middle City won that game by a whopping 66-0 score. But what you can see there, Tom, is how he just can wear you down. Wear you down and wear you down some more.
Is that one play again?
It is.
Golly. I like it.
Bombers lined up for an extra point as they look to double up Duncan with a 40-20 score.
The refs are conferring about something.
They're talking to the Midwest City coaches. Penalty, is that delay game? When you have the arms out like that?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, no. On Duncan.
Yep.
So I wonder if you can apply that to the kickoff, I would think.
Yep, you do. If it's a close game, you take half the distance to the goal, and if you need it. But we don't need it right now. We need this 1 point.
Well, we just need to get Ruben in a good groove here.
He's in there.
He has the distance there. And we have a flag thrown, and I was looking for one of the refs to signal good. I think an extra point was good. It was marked as good by the other refs, so unless there was something afterwards or something during the play, it should be 40-20. Maybe another unsportsmanlike penalty.
He sticks his arms out like he's an airplane. Yes. Let's see what he does. They're talking about it.
This is against Duncan. You could really pin him back if it's against Duncan.
Oh,
The
sideline
warning?
Yeah, that's nothing. They're going to call that.
Huh.
Their coach came way out there. He's got there again. He came out there almost during the play.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So the Midwest City will kick off here, this AAA copy kickoff at the Duncan 45.
I'm sorry, I'd lay the ball flat on the ground and just squib it down there and let it roll around. No chance of a run back.
I know you like the idea of pinning Duncan deep, but you might as well practice an onside kick here.
I can kick it out of bounds. See, that
Kick it to the
gets
side.
into 35. I don't see it.
That's not really taking advantage of that opportunity.
That's just me.
All right, Tom.
Well, it was a pretty easy one. We had a Mahmood 44-yard run in one play. Extra point was good, and it's now 40-20 Bombers over the Demons. Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking in Dell City. Have great Madison food delivered to you by Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. Also, my favorites, seniors 60 and older can buy one meal, drink, and get the second one free. Good eating.
Yeah, I think I might go there tomorrow. Hand off to Holland, so Duncan down by 3 touchdowns is running the ball.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Again, with Bishop McGinnis holds on, and by the way, Jakari Fletcher made that tackle, so good to see him back.
Yes.
We need to ask Tom, I say we, when you go down to talk to Coach Hall about Grisby too, let me see if we can find him. I don't think Reeves is in for him right now.
No, Reeves started.
Going deep is Rice. And then another flag thrown, and JoJo can't believe it.
Well, they should have thrown one on us because we hit Rice in the back after he threw the ball, and it was probably unnecessary. But Rice fell for it, I guarantee you. Rice isn't doing too good. Look at him.
Oh, I mentioned that earlier, yeah. It is going to be on Midwest City. It's
2:38 left.
The coaches, the Midwest City coaches, Tom, they wanted an offensive. But
our defense is really lopsided. We need to get some guys on the other side.
Yeah, trips to the right for Rice. Quick pass on the left side. Pass is caught. Staying in bounds.
Yep.
Ross Jones makes the tackle there. Pass is caught by Young, Sincere Young. Not a first down. Clock will keep running. Rice getting under pressure. Pass.
Oh, nice catch.
Is caught for a touchdown. Midwest City coaches can't believe a holding penalty wasn't called on Duncan. And getting burned there was Brandon Dixon, which is rare. I think the thing that stinks about this, Tom, it's not that you want the full 15 district points. That doesn't matter. But it's just giving up those scores to Duncan.
Yeah.
And it's just it can't give you a great feeling if you're on defense, but at the same time, I wonder how many penalties the Bomber coaches think should be called that weren't, or vice versa.
When they look at the films, they'll see some more of them because I sure saw it. Blocked it. Who is that?
Oh, I missed that.
Aiden Brown.
Aiden Brown, Agent Zero. Makes it a 14-point game. It stays 14 points. Midwest City comfortably ahead now. They just need to run the clock when they get the ball back. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm bacon blaze jalapeno devil. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. Here's a AAA copy kickoff coming your way.
Got our hands teamed out there.
Yeah, definitely need to be looking for an onside kick.
Sideline warning for Midwest City.
I'm sure the coaches on the sideline are also a little frustrated with the refs, just like the coaches in the booth are.
And the announcers.
I'm only saying what's happening. I'm not saying they,
Well, I'm not happy. How about that? I can say it. I'm not happy.
You rarely are, though. Isaac Salazar will be attempting the
onside
kick.
Go down at it,
and
kid.
Ducey falls
Oh,
on
that's
it.
a late hit. Come on. There you go. Flag on the play.
And I think that's Coach Walker who agrees with you. Hopefully it doesn't come in too clearly there. But we expect this to be a personal foul late hit on Duncan. That was just tough, Tom, because that last drive, that pass interference on JoJo. And then I don't know if that was supposed to, on that touchdown pass, should that have been a holding call? I didn't really see. I'm just telling you what
I'm like you.
University coaches were saying there.
I am biased, but
yeah, I remember last year against Noble, they had that touchdown in the half where you were talking about how Akeem Oluyi was held, basically tackled.
Yep.
And that almost cost Midwest City, because that game got closer than it should have been.
Yep.
That almost cost Midwest City a 2-seed in a home game. But they were able to do just enough last year at this time when they lost to Elgin to get the 2-seed, in which then they lost to McGinnis. And McGinnis is breaking Lucy's heart again tonight by beating up on Lod MacArthur.
Right.
And they were headed for it. McGinnis is headed for a 2-seed. As of right now, they had to beat MacArthur by 5 points or more, and they're up by 15.
Time's already running out of that game. Unsportsmanlike from Midwest City, so they're going to offset.
That's disappointing because you could have had 15 yards there, so I don't know what happened then. I can't say anything was wrong. Or I'm not saying it was a bad call against Midwest City there.
As an official, I'm an umpire in baseball, and as an official, I shouldn't say anything like that. But when it looks like a really bad call, I hope someone calls it to my attention.
Yeah, I don't think field position matters right now for Midwest City, though. So it doesn't really matter where they have the ball. They just need to get a couple of first downs. Here's Shaheem Mahmoud.
He's going to go.
And Mahmoud will get a first down.
Same downs.
Still going.
Nope,
just hope he doesn't get hurt when he gets tackled out of bounds like that. So 2 minutes to go. Midwest City up by 14 right now. And it looks like they will be the 4 seed.
Why are they winding the clock?
Why are you complaining?
I'm not complaining.
You're not complaining,
but I'm saying I thought he didn't start till the ball was snapped if you went
he
out
did
of
go out of
bounds.
bounds, but I think I'll call it. It's Mahmoud again, left side.
Reverses the field. He's going to go.
Another first down.
He could go.
And
got out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds around the, they're going to mark him back farther than I thought, but the 16-yard line, I believe. So we're in the red zone.
But if he scores, it doesn't matter. Clock doesn't matter.
It's a red zone opportunity brought to you by I almost said Harvest Bank, Sovereign Bank. Empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit their location in the Middale area for your banking needs. That would be 2600 South Boulevard in Midwest City. Member, FDIC. I just know FDIC means something.
Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
If memory serves me right, JoJo keeps.
Yep, JoJo will get
and
to
he'd
the
definitely be in bounds.
Duncan can stop the clock if they want.
They don't. Midwest City can just set on it.
MacArthur guys the ball back, but they don't have any timeouts, so they need to score a touchdown, recover an onside kick. They want to beat McGinnis. I was hoping just for the experience, Tom, the experience of going to the Rock.
Yep.
In Guthrie. That would have been a really tough game for Midwest City, but going to Carl Albert's a whole different thing. A place we're familiar with.
Yes. And
it's a short drive.
Last few years, it's not been pretty.
I'm going to take a knee. This is the favorite formation of any coach, victory formation here. And then a flag is thrown. Boy, you know, Tom, we should probably say things have been getting chippy, haven't they?
Yes, they have. It's going to be against the Bombers, maybe?
So, anyway, Tom, I kind of like, you know, for player of the game, going back to two guys we already have given it to, and that's number 34 and number 1. Just because they made so many plays.
I agree.
Let's see where the microphone is when you ever decide to make your way there. The Midwest City will be in the playoffs. And they won't have to travel far, but what a tough game this will be. Dedrick. Getting our stuff together here as they sort out these penalties. Clock is still running out, so this is going to be a Midwest City victory here. All right, that'll do it. Final score, Midwest City 40, Duncan 26, so Midwest City has secured a playoff spot. They'll be playing a familiar foe, it appears. Tom Carpenter will get down to the field here in a bit to talk to Coach Hall and maybe a couple more players here as we transition now to the Patrick Newby State Farm Insurance post-game. We'll take a break right now. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're still waiting on a final from Lawton, but it looks like McGinnis will beat Lawton MacArthur, and Midwest City will be playing at Carl Albert next week. Bishop looks like they're going to host Lawton High. Lawton MacArthur will once again play at Guthrie like they did last year. And Newcastle, I believe, will host Noble. Those will be the west side playoff matchups. Oh, and on the east side, I'm not sure, 100% sure, but this is an interesting storyline potentially. I believe Shawnee will go to Del City, and Shawnee's head coach, Jason Madonna, was a former offensive coordinator at Del City. He was there just a couple years ago. So, an interesting reunion he'll have. Anyway, for this game, Midwest City had their share of adversity, but they responded every time. Unbelievable games by JoJo and Jaheim Mahmood. The 31 package, as they call it, was tremendous. And they are your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance in Midwest City. They're family-owned and operated and have been serving the public for over 40 years now. They're located at 29th Air Depot, your Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see them at 560 West Bowling Drive, Suite A, or give them a call at 405-733-7671. And our player of the game, or players of the game, are brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. They're located 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. Okay, hopefully we can somehow let Tom know that he's good.
Here's the game. JoJo?
Yes, sir.
Played a good game, son.
Thank you.
I really like what's going on. And Mahmood? Sir. Jaheim. Game.
Thank you.
Tell us what you thought.
I mean, it was kind of easy, to be honest. Yeah, without our O-lineman, man, we wouldn't be nothing, you know. I'll give grace and thank God for my O-line because my O-line did their thing. I got to go take my to eat.
One thing I really think you ought to thank is your defensive linemen because they finally figured out what was going on. Got our work cut out for it. Looks like we're going to Carl Albert next week.
Yes,
and remember, we had a slow start last time. If we could get on top of them early, I think you've got it. Congratulations. If I can find Coach.
All right, thanks, Tom. Well, we apologize for the audio difficulties. It's always hard when we're the visiting team, and we have to interview the players and coaches a little farther away. But we're doing the best we can to maintain a signal, and we'll try to do the same when Tom finds Coach Hall. So bear with us here.
I think you
All right, you can see we got our camera shot going at least. I want to thank Dedrick Jones for that, and hopefully, as Tom is on the prowl for Middle City coach Jarrell Hall.
If we can, I don't know if it's going to reach. We're going
to. Sometimes we wait. We have to wait a bit to get to Coach Hall after a game. But if it's a win, we're usually able to do so. Let's.
Okay. What's up?
Coach, congratulations. It looks like.
All right, we'll see.
Looks like we.
Okay. All right.
Looks like we made.
Yeah.
Nope, go back.
What we had. We're trying to get the playoffs. And like I said, I think we're a world season team. I mean, I haven't played anybody. We're playing the top 5 of our class. We're going to see one up again. It's glad to have a big effort team. We're in the playoffs and take their business. They didn't play a clean hand, and I love that. Next.
All right. That's what we're looking for.
We don't beat each other up in district.
As a Bomber alumni, I am very proud of this team. They showed some good gang tackling. They showed some good blocking. And they finally, I think at halftime, the coaches deserve a prize because whatever y'all told them, they shut down their offense.
Well, we just had to clean it up. I mean, you saw it. I mean, we were in position and we just missed some time.
box. Oh, guys play hard. I played hard all year. That's, you know, in all the tough games we played, you know, like I said, they've never stopped on us, never quit on us. They've showed Bomber pride and some Bomber magic on some of them. And we've done nothing but gotten better as the year went on. You know, it's just a tough schedule.
Right.
And that's what happens when you play a tough schedule. I mean, you compare our schedule to anybody else in 5A, I guarantee you.
None of them come close.
I don't think so either. So, like I said, I'm proud of them. Let's go get better and go get a first-round win.
Got a week to get them ready.
Got a week to get them ready. So we'll
Congratulations,
see them
Coach.
We'll see them on Veterans Day.
All right.
Hey, appreciate all you veterans, too.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Back.
All right, thanks, Tom. Sorry we couldn't get more of the audio for you there, but we appreciate Coach Hall making himself available. Veterans Day, that's Monday. Yeah, no school, so the students are happy about that, and so am I as a teacher. So, and then Mill City will be having to practice then, as they have the one of the toughest games you can imagine coming up, assuming that McGinnis held on to Carl Albert. I don't have my phone with me to keep up with that score anymore, but anyway, I want to thank, again, our student helpers, interns, Maya Hodge, Dedrick Jones, camera operator Bernie Wren, producer Sarai Rawls. For Tom Carpenter, I'm Jordan Ray. Tune in next week to our broadcast of Middle City's first-round playoff game against Carl Albert right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.